ニューストリーム、もうすぐスタート。
なんかワクワク。
Bright_green_118 has claimed first. Yay.
I've been wanting to change it, but I couldn't figure out what to change it to, so I changed it.
It's Tsukari Panda.
Yes, Tsukari Panda.
Don't wanna have to hear you say artifacts are super lame.
I've seen countless people cry over it. Yes. Yes.
You can't
It is horrible. I can
get
believe it.
prison stat. You can't get attack, but here's some heat.
I felt that one.
My abyss team's reeling.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Time on talking.
Yes, because I ran by one of those daily
Oh,
things.
hey, look, guys.
I can't see it yet. I'm trying to see if I can manage this.
Man, that looks so cool, but I'm gonna slam into the. Oh no. Bye. Oh! I survived!
The heater really is hard.
Hey! You cut down my bush!
Found you.
Clearly rolling for ECs. I know. Oh, there's the rainbow. There's the rainbow, guys. What did I get? Ah, it's a saber! It's Miramas! Woohoo! I got him! I'd rather get shitty. Wait, what? What? Holy, what? Oh no, okay, I was like, what? Wait, what? I got two of them? She's a 5-star too. I'm sorry, but that's just too adorable. I can actually sing a Kupo.
Oopa.
Oh my god.
Yes. Are you doing? Is that because you're wearing the Moogle hat,
I don't know.
or is they just?
This is too funny.
That's awesome.
With 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, and that looked honestly like a mini mansion.
It broke. It broke again. It broke again. I'm sorry.
I understand location is a huge factor on price, but still, the fact the price difference.
10 plus, see what happens. Because it's always fun to see gacha, right?
アバターアンダーバーエクサードブチェックスイン。ようこそ。
Hello, hello, hello. Ah, happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you're having a better Thursday than me. Sorry about missing yesterday. On top of my spine, I had a really bad migraine, so I did not feel good enough to even bother streaming. But
ア
I
ー
hope
ク
you
ア
guys
ンダーバー
understand.
プロップス42チェックスイン。
Congrats,
ようこ
Brighto, on
そ。
getting first, and hey, Avatar, and Sunny, and Ark, thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are all having a better Thursday. My migraine is still here, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday. If you've ever suffered with migraines, you understand that they can be very debilitating on top of my spine. So it's really, I wish I could say that streaming is not stressful, but it is. It can be, and it takes a lot out of people if they, I mean, I guess like other streamers like Sunny would understand, when you want to pay attention to everything that happens in chat and as well as the game and just chat with people and engage with them, it's a very exhausting job, right? So, I mean, I say job because it is kind of a job, but it can be a fun hobby job kind of job, right? Anyway, and so yeah, I tore a disc in the pinned message. I put a information on there because not a lot of people understand when I say I tore my disc. They're just like, oh, yeah, hope you get better, and it's just like, well, it's not that simple. I mean, um, like it doesn't involve any muscles, so you can't like take a hot bath, you can't, relax and everything like that. It's inside your spine, and yeah, so it's not as easy as it sounds to recover from a torn disc. And because I was stupid, I went and lifted 7 5-gallon jugs of water inside the house. I mean, it was just like I basically lifted it up from the porch, brought it in like 5 feet, and put it back down. So I did that 7 times, and by the 4th or 5th one, I literally felt a tear happen in my back, and I'm like, oh, this will be fine. I just have a few more to go do, right? I guess adrenaline was like pushing me for the rest of the day, because by the end of the day, it was painful. It was like shooting spasms all around my back. It was awful. So that's why all last week, well, on top of other things, but that was the biggest thing why I canceled all last week, and why I even canceled yesterday because it was a migraine plus that. So the doctor, the chiropractor told me it usually takes like 3 to 4 weeks to fully recover from a torn disc, and only if you take care of yourself. Because if you keep, tearing the disc, it's going to become a herniated disc. And she's like, that's when it becomes a real problem. Panda cargo capacity less than estimated. Ouch! Don't make me laugh. Ow! 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 Okay, yeah, that's another thing about streaming is that people will make me laugh, or the game will make me laugh, and every time I cough, laugh, sneeze, anything, holy cow, it hurts. It hurts like nobody else. I mean, anything with to do with the spine hurts, right? No, it's fine, Avatar. Ouch. It's fine. I'm not saying you have to not make me laugh. I'm just like, when I read something funny, it's gonna make me laugh, right? Regardless of pun or not. But yes, everything hurts. So hope your headache feels better. Thank you. I mean, totally not bald. Yeah, I'm not bald today. I'm not bald right now yet, so. But yes, I hope everybody else is doing much better, but it's more of an informational
サンロ
type
ー
of
プ
thing
ス
if
チェッ
anybody
クス
wants to
イ
read
ン。
up on what a
ようこ
torn
そ。
disc is about. If you don't know what it's about, because I really didn't understand it either, so I had to research on myself. Because I was like, oh, is it just a muscle spasm? Am I just having muscle issues? Because I haven't actually had one of these before. So yeah. Oh, thank you for checking in, Sunny. I've done a lot of quests offline, but slowly, but I just, I've been chipping away, as you can tell. I mean, I've been chipping away at the HSR one. I'm not done with it yet. I did just see the really traumatic part in there. I'm not going to spoil it, but holy cow, that was sad. And everything is just sad. And Forius is just, I don't know, waterworks. Waterworks. All the sadness. It's just like, really? And then Genshin, so far it was good. I just so you guys know, if it's spoiling, I don't know. I made it through the trial, so, and then the invasion of Mondstadt. So I already got past that. So I haven't finished the rest of it. So I guess this is where the Hudson Circle, Alice gets involved. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but then yes, of course everybody knows about the reveal that they had all over social media about Durin and everything like that. So I already spoiled myself. I already saw that animation online, and I was like, oh, so that's what happens. Okay, I haven't gotten there yet, so now it's time to witness it myself. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the game. Um, oh yeah, I did try polling for Escoffier and I lost my 50-50 to her. So that's why I have Mizuki. Exciting. Did you already finish it, Sunny? But yes, I got Mizuki. Oh no. Oh yes. I mean, at least it wasn't D-Luke. Let's put it that. I was sad. I was kind of sad that I didn't get, because I kind of want to have her for my Nouvelette, Escoffier, but I really don't have any primos for it, so I only had enough to try it, and it was almost at 80 pity. Um, yeah, it was almost at 80 pity, and I was doing singles. Like I was like doing quests and then or finding chests and getting just enough, and then doing one single and doing another single and then doing another single, and then yes, I finally got her. So that really sucked. Very true, but I'm still sorry. No, yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it. No, it's fine. She was my first time. It was my first time getting her, so at least I have um a new character to build reputation with, right? Friendship with. So yeah, it's not bad. I wish I would have gotten her because of Nouvelette. She's really good with Nouvelette. I mean, yeah, she's just. I'm not planning on getting Skirk, by the way. So I really wanted her for to buff up my Nouvelette because Nouvelette is a really fun character to play. But yeah, as you can see, I haven't really pulled for hardly any of the Natlan characters because I don't really care for them. I don't know, something about them I don't really like. I don't like how the Night Soul mechanic works. It's too much for my mind to think about. Especially Mualani is just like you have to stare at the little fish thingy, and then oh my gosh, Veressa is actually tame. She's tame compared to the other ones. She's not that hard for me to play, and I don't like Mahuika. I'm sorry, she's too perfect, and it bugs me, and I don't like her outfit. Anyway, so that's my opinion. I know it's an unpopular opinion because a lot of people like her, but I'm just like, nah. And same with Shalon. Hey, Grim. Hello. Welcome back. And thank you for my glasses. But yes, this is all I have. I have all of 4 stars at least. Because I managed to get 1 IFA. And I got some more Ororon when I was pulling for Escoffier and got Mizuki instead, so. Hi, Giddy. How are you feeling? It's the same pretty much, Grim. It's just a lot of pain. But yesterday, the migraine is still here. But it was really bad yesterday that I was like on and off the computer and just kind of resting my head most of the time. Um, yeah, you know how it is. If you suffer from migraines, you understand uh how lovely it can be and how debilitating it can be. So I have another chiropractor appointment. She's not your typical chiropractor, which is nice. Where they snap your neck and all the other stuff. She does different things, so she's not like one of those really rough and tough kind of chiropractors, which I appreciate. Um, so she's gonna double check that and probably hopefully relieve this migraine because I feel it in my neck and my up back area. So hopefully she can fix that. I mostly meet people who dislike Moika, so I don't think it's. Oh really? Oh my gosh. I meet the other opposite, Sunny, including Safety likes her and you like her and I just know more people that like her than don't like her. The banner to get Chiori sounds really good. So I mean, everybody's getting her. Apparently, she was like one of those overlooked characters that now everybody wants. Apparently, something like that on this thing. Yeah, Chronicled Wish. I keep forgetting the name of it. But yes, Chronicled Wish. I see. Hoping you feel better soon. Even if yeah, no, thank you. I really appreciate the well wishes. Like I said, I'm gonna go see the chiropractor later today, so hopefully I'll feel better after that. I want her, but she don't want me. Wait, what? No, no. Did you pull on the Chronicled Wish, Sunny, and you lost? But overall, I've heard a lot of good things about this particular Chronicled Wish compared to the last 2. It's because there's all limited characters on here. Well, duh, they don't seem to have They don't have any Inazuma standard characters, do they? But they have Sumeru standard characters, which is really weird. They don't want to put I guess okay, sorry, Mizuki is Inazuma, so never mind. They do, but they didn't put her on here, which is interesting. And all the weapons from this region are like really strong, really good. Most notably is wait. Oh, because it's not on here. Yeah, well, okay, I was gonna say the spear is this spear is really good, but it's on the weapon banner itself, so never mind. I know that this sword is really good. Miss Splitter is good for a lot of characters, but it was originally intended for Ayaka. Ayaya. Also, Freedom Sworn is really good. It was intended for Kazuha, but Freedom Sworn is like amazing. This is his weapon, Ito's weapon, but it's really good for Noelle if you use Noelle and main Noelle. A lot of people get this weapon just for Noelle, not for Ito. This is Chiori's weapon, which is I guess okay, but if you're an earlier player and you have a death sword, or actually there's a craftable death sword now in Natlan, that's really good for her too, apparently. Something like that. I don't know anything about Ayato's weapon, but I guess it's okay for like Xingqiu, I believe. And this is Yai Miko's weapon, which is really good. I use it on my DPS Nahida when I do use DPS. But right now I have it on Bressa, so I transferred over to Bressa because I didn't have enough to pull for her weapon. This one is Kokomi's weapon, but it's not really the best one for her, which is really weird. I guess it depends on how you want to build her too. I mean, this is all HP, isn't it? Yeah, it's HP, and it's not bad for her. Obviously, it's her signature weapon, but I I rarely see people use it on her. And of course, this was intended for Yoimiya, which I actually got because it was on the same banner as Nahida one time. And I was pulling for Nahida's weapon and I ended up with this thing first. So, and I ended up with Yoimiya because I was pulling for Sayu, which is the 4-star. So I was like, hey, okay, I have her weapon. But her weapon is better than, unfortunately, her weapon is better than her. She's been power crept so badly. So if you want to get her, if you end up with her, she's not bad. She's really cute. I mean, she's adorable because I love her childlike mannerisms. Um, but yeah, she's been power crept to death. Oh wait, what? Oh hi, hey Josh, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. 3 months. Has it been 3 months? Yes. Yeah. Gamba. No, I'm not gambling, Yoshi. I don't have a lot to gamble with. Sorry. And yeah, Yoshi, thank you again for the $50 top off when back on Ianson's banner. I will never forget that, so I really appreciate it. I too am. Yeah, see, there's Josh. There's a Moika Enjoy Your House Panda today. Still in pain. It's gonna be in pain for a while. Just yesterday I had a migraine plus the spine pain. There's a pinned message in there with a link that talks about what happened to me. If you want to read about it, what a torn disc is like. It's not something that I can just recover out of nowhere kind of thing, unfortunately. So if you don't know what a torn disc is about, you could read that if you want to. It's not that long, but it basically just, it's very informative in case it happens to you. Ow. Ow, laughing hurts. Oh my god, that hurt. But yes, I have a torn disc in my lower spine from lifting 5-gallon jugs last week. The doctor or the chiropractor said it usually takes, anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks to fully, well, not even fully recover, but just, the disc to heal. But yeah, I'm hoping to get Yai. Oh, yeah, Yai Miko is great. Or Kokomi. Yeah, those are two. I love those two. They're really good characters. I likely won't be able to get close to Pity or. Aw, well, you never know. You never know, Grandma. Maybe it'll be an early win, right? Noelle is queen. Yes, Noelle is queen. She deserves this, doesn't she? So if you would like to main Noelle, I highly recommend this weapon. It's really good for her. Like, really, really good. Holy moly, I did 2 singles on the con. Wow, Graham, there you go. See? I'm sorry, I'm a little delayed. Oh my gosh, 2 singles and you got.
ブリジ
Wait,
ッ
is
ト
that
ア
who
ン
you
ダーバ
wanted?
ーシャックワットチェックスイ
Or
ン
did you
よ
did
う
you
こそ
who did you
Frigid
focus
says
on?
hi.
Hi, Frigid. Congrats though, Grim. That's amazing. That is so awesome. Is everything okay? No, not really, T-Bone. I tore my disc. Well, yeah, like I said, I tore my disc and my spine, and it's not fun. It's not something that can just recover miraculously. But yesterday I also still have it. It's migraines lingering. Um, but yeah, yeah, hey, Frigid, hello. Sorry about not showing up. No, T-Bone, I actually was off all last week and I took off yesterday. I'm in a lot of pain, so I haven't really been streaming a lot, so don't worry. I never, I'm not taking attendance anyway, so it's not a big deal. And it's also late where you are, so I don't expect people to always show up anyway, right? Yeah, exactly. It's been during times when you're asleep, and sleep is more important than a stream, trust me. Hope your spine gets better. Yeah, it'll be a few weeks, but thank you. Thank you for the well wishes. Sorry about what happened. No, no, don't be sorry. It's such as life, right? I just hope it doesn't happen to any of you. And yes, I've been stockpiling these things. I I may as well blow them off because I mean, I was saving them for Mizuki, but now that I have her, should I just wait for the next one? But it's like a never-ending story. It's like there's always going to be, eventually they're going to add more apparently. So I'm waiting for that. I've been hoarding these Quain Fates for the moment when they add more, like a lot more to the standard banner. I don't know when it's going to happen, but yeah. Yeah, I kind of need to clock out soon. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Sleep is more important than anything. But yeah, I tried pulling for Escoffier and I got Mizuki. So she's cute though, at least. She's adorable. I love how her mannerisms and her little minions are so adorable. But yeah, I tried pulling for Escoffier. I think it was like at pity, like almost 80 pity. And then the golden light happened with Safety here, and we're all like, yay, yay, yay. No, it's Mizuki. Saving everything for Skirt. Oh, good luck with that. I'm not gonna pull for her. I'm gonna wait for Durin. Mizuki is cute. Maybe one day I'll lose. Yeah, see, I lost my 50-50 to her. You never know, right? But yeah, congrats again, Grim. I'll take Chiori. Oh, okay. So you're hoping for her a little bit too, and she's cool. Yeah, she's supposed to be really strong, Grim. So that's a good quote unquote loss. Who did you focus on? Did you pick Yae or Kokomi first? I'm shaking because I had skipped the animation. Oh no, Chiori jump scare. Oh, I hate that because you're just like, like it's not gonna happen, and then it happens, and then you're like, what, wait, what? Oh, anyway, maybe I'll pull again if I'll pull on it because I want to try to get. Oh wait, I never changed her wings. Wow, that's how much I've been paying attention. Let's see what matches her. No, I guess the purple would be best for her, isn't it? From Inazuma. Yeah, I think that's gonna be her wings. Yeah, that's gonna be her wings. There we go. Purple, yes, purple. Hey, Scotty, hello. I was going for Oh, you were going for Yai. She's so good. Apparently, I was at 29. Oh, that's not bad, but 29 pity is still pretty early, really early, actually, if you ask me. I think that's still considered um s- uh low pity or whatever it is. I got Yai a long time ago when she first came out. She's really cool. I hope you can get her. Maybe you could try again and get her. Um, I love her design. I think she's such a troll though. I do love her design because I love pink. And I mean, obviously, I like pink haired characters for obvious reasons. But yeah, Miko is yeah, she is. And but Chiori is a good one to quote unquote lose to. Look at her. She's just gonna troll the bird. If you
アンニ
notice
エベレ
her
チェックスイ
animation
ン
next to
ようこ
Yai
そ
Miko's, because Yai Miko, I mean not Yai Miko and Raiden's, she has the bird too. Oh wait, the flickering is gonna hurt. Oh man, ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Oh hey Annabelle, hello, welcome back. I'll try again. At least she's guaranteed. Yeah, there you go. She's guaranteed. I'll happy either way. Yes, I hope you can get her. You still have like a couple weeks to keep trying. She do be mischievous. Yeah, she is. I'm gonna skip this patch. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, see, the same bird. She just loves the bird. She's like studying the bird. And then if you notice, like, and it flies away from her, and she's like, no. She looks all sad. But yeah, it's just like, bird? What bird? And then she snatches it. See? She's just they're so different, but it's so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna continue. I need to talk to. Wait, no. I need to start the thingy. That's right. Never mind. I forgot there's this weird focus thingy that they make you do now. I guess. She ate the bird. Yeah, she did eat the... I don't even know if she really did eat the bird, but yeah. Yeah. I'm at the part where after the invasion of Mondstadt and the trial happened. I did not expect it to go the way it did, but yes. And I only have Mizuki, as I was explaining. I have Mizuki now because I was pulling for a Escoffier, but it didn't happen, so... Oh well, such is life.
ファニーヤを他の
Oh,
人に
I
任
forgot
せ
to
てき
change
た。
it.
彼女を元に戻せそうか？
Others are looking for Phonia. Oh, the girl. That's right. Please tell me you can help her.
ああ、次の行動がうまくいけばね。
次の行動？戦いはもう
I
終わ
listen
った
to
ん
this
じゃない
usually in
のか？
Japanese when I'm not streaming, so I keep forgetting to change it sometimes.
ここから先は僕個人の計画だよ。
He's not
三
voiced.
種
None
階
of
段
these
を
people are
行える
voiced in
か。
English, so that's
さ
gonna
っ
be
き
fun.
ウェンティに聞いてみたんだ。
It's interesting that Venti has given all of them like his identity. Like all these people, like Albedo knows. Obviously, Jean knows from the very first quest, but yeah.
君たちは知らないかもしれないが、
I thought that was
そ
really
の会
interesting
談
how
は
he
数
just
年前に
up
初
and
めて行わ
told
れ、
everybody.
発起人はファルカ大団長だった。
Relatively new tradition.
ファルカに魔女会と連絡を取りたいから間に入ってくれって言われた
Lovely
時のこ
ladies
と
of the
は
Hexen
今でも
Circle for a
覚えてい
small
るよ。
favor. Oh man.
しかもファルカは
The
階
chumminess
段
タス
で
キクマ
caught me
チェ
off
ック
guard.
スイン。
をあ
よう
と少し
こそ。
でお姉さんって呼ぶところだったんだ。
Hey, Safety, thank you for checking in. It's interesting. He says the chumminess it caught me off guard. So I guess he's like a, kind of a flirt, Varka. Sounds like Varka's a flirt. If I hadn't known he did, I thought he was talking about his older sisters. Oh man.
お姉さん？ファルカって思ったより若いやつなのか？
スコッティグラウンドモグチェックスイン。
Thank you for
よう
checking
こ
in.
そ。
Now back to Zoom. Yeah, Safty's been stuck in Zoom calls.
若いとは言えないけど、
He's not
年を
young
取っ
but
ている
not
わけ
old.
でもないね。
What's with the red flare? That's
いろんな
weird.
場面で空気を読まずにジョークを言い始める年齢だ。
I suspect he's more like this.
ああ、そうだな。この会談の三種とは、セピロス騎士団とセピロス教会の連合、それから魔女会、風神バルバトスのことを指す。
For those of you playing HSR, I thought it was really unique. The Japanese voice actress for Jean plays Casterus. And I did not know that until I looked it up. I was like, really? I can hear it kind of, but it's really interesting how much range they have, right? They better make Varka actually buff when he... Ow! You're gonna make me laugh again. Yeah, no. If he has Hoyo versus Noodle arms, I hope not. I hope he give him at least like Risley's body or something. Or that kind of body.
バルバトス様の仲介のもと、大団長は魔女と正式に面会す
Facilitate a
る機
meeting
会を
between
得た。
Varka and the mages. Oh, see, Varka looks young here, doesn't he? But is that supposed to be Alice? Who's that supposed to be on the right side? They're valid. Yeah, they are very talented. I agree. Now he's gonna be string bean like all Genshin men. Oh man.
そして魔女会と交渉し、その弁舌によって魔女たちにある約束をさせたんだ。
Is the volume okay, by the way? I see it going into the yellow, but sometimes it's really low, so I don't know if it's too loud or too soft. Varka's away with words, so he's able to gain favor.
モン
Interesting.
ドが最も助けを必要とするとき、魔女たちはこの地に戻り、
That could have been 30.
Mondo no
Oh,
chikara
30
ni
years
naru.
ago. Well, at least we know he's a blonde dude. Maybe he has white hair now. Maybe I don't know. I think it's Mona's. Oh, it's Mona's master. Interesting. But isn't Alice traveling with Varka right now? I thought Alice was currently with the expedition. I don't remember all the names. Yeah, I don't remember all the names either. The other witch lady, Mona's man. Okay, the Trimegistus or whatever her name. I don't know her name either. That's really interesting.
もう一度お願いするよ、ウェンティ。階段を開いてほしい。
旅人、ドド通話機を貸してくれるかい？
A Dodo communication device. Not gonna lie, I don't remember the story that much. Oh, no, no worries, no worries.
それを使うのか？
That thing to
早
call
速
them?
始めるよ。
Oh,
これで合ってたはず。
it's so so cute.
何の音だ風から聞こえるか
Is it the wind?
あれその声。
おなんだバルバトスか
See, he calls him by Barbados, so he knows who Venti is.
ファルか？
大団長？
ごめんごめん。かけ間違えちゃった。
Wrong number?
悪かったね、ファルか。
He
今
just writes it
忙
up
しい
as,
でしょ？
oh, wrong number.
頭上に武器背中に敵前からは殴りかかろうとするやつが来てるがそれを忙しいっていう
Oh
そうだな
no! That doesn't sound pleasant.
そっか。じゃあ引き続き頑張って。
He just says, have
また
fun?
連絡するから。
Wow, Venti is that carefree to where he just says, oh yeah, you're surrounded, oh have fun. Mother and daughter duo. I know, okay, that makes sense. I want Alice to be put. I hope she will be. I really do, because in Japanese she's voiced by Inoue Kikuko, who is known for like, I mean, most people recognize like Full Metal Alchemist, right? She was Lust in that. She was in Ranma. She was what was it? The older sister. I forgot the older sister. The ditzy. The I can't remember names. I'm sorry. Names are really bad for me to remember. But she's the older sister in that. That's how I first met her. She's also Belle Dandy in Oh My Goddess. She's in so many roles. Like Kasumi, thank you, Koji. Hi, Koji. Welcome back. Kasumi, thank you. The Tendo sisters, but yes, I remember that much. There's Kasumi and no. Stands at the end, and then of course there's Akane. But I'm really bad with names. Don't mind me. But yes, she's in a lot of roles, but she's also Alice. Well, she plays as Alice in Japanese, and I'm like, I really hope that we can play as she will be playable for various reasons, but maybe she might be too OP for the game. I don't know.
ああみんなによろしく伝えといてくれそうだ前回酒をおごれとか言ってたな
I owe you for drinks. He's like, what? No.
場所は
He's like, he's revealing too much.
なんで切っちゃうんだよ最後まで聞けなかっただろ
Oh my
そこ
god.
には一体どこにあるんだ
Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Renwai when
そ
wind
んな
rise.
ところにはさすがにないだろう。
That makes such a cute noise.
あら？もしもし？
Oh, that's her. That's her. That's totally her.
あら？もしもし？誰かしら？
アリスさん、こんにちは。ウェンティだよ。
That's Inoue Kikuko.
ウェンティ？そういった名前の友達は知らないけど。
She's trolling him, Isn't she?
バルバトスだよ。もう忘れたふりしちゃってさ。
ごめんね、つい。それで親愛なるバルバトス様。何かご
Oh
用
my
かしら？
god. Oh,
三種階段を覚えているかい？実は今日、ある友人にそれを開きたいって頼まれてね。
あら、そんな勇気のある子がまだモンドにいたの？
僕だよアリスさん
Oh.
セピロス騎士団調査小隊隊長のアルベドが魔女会と正式な会談を行うことを願ってるんだ。
そう。アルベドちゃん、あなたの願いは何かしら？
Albedo-chan. That's so adorable.
これまで誰も
I'm sure
成し
she's
得な
like
か
the
った
only
ことを
person that
し
can
たい
call him that other than like, well, Cleed just calls him Big Brother, right?
誰も？あなたの母、レインドットさえも？
いや物事の定義で言うと違うけど場所と材料から考えるとそうだ
どういう意味だ
面白そう。すぐ行くからちょっと待ってて。
Wait. She doesn't make an
行
appearance,
くっ
right?
て、この執務室にか？
Oh. Oh my god! They won't show her. They won't actually show her. That's too funny.
アリスさん今回は大きなドドコなんだね
Giant Dodoko. Fluffy. Yes, so fluffy.
可愛くない？ほら、 ドドコ専用の帽子もあるのよ。
That's so cute.
器用だな。
みんな久しぶりね。会えて嬉しい。
I'm glad I didn't change the voices back. I'm sorry, but this is so cool to hear her.
魔女会
She's
を
like
代
one of
表
my
して
favorite
アルベ
voice
ドちゃんのお
actors.
願いを聞いてあげる。
VAs, Japanese VAs.
けどその前に準備が必要かしら。
The whole
大
stick,
丈夫よ。落ち着いたら
just so you know, the
テーブル
whole
の横
shtick
に
when
来
I
てちょ
say
うだ
I'm
い。
forever 17, I borrowed from her. She has this whole club or cult thing, I guess you can call it. Unfortunately, it's like a cult thing, where she says she's forever 17. She's eternally 17. Junanasai something or other. Yeah, she's forever 17. So I borrowed that from her, and because it's funny because there's a lot of other voice actors from that same like the 90s and on that have borrowed that too, or part of that cult club, whatever you want to call it. And so for those of you that want to know why I say I'm eternally 17 despite not being anywhere near 17, it's because of her. And that's why I really appreciate her ability to voice. She's amazing. She can sing really well. She's just, yeah, she's really, really, really good voice actress. If you have not heard a lot of stuff in sub, I highly recommend hearing the roles that she plays. Anyway, you need time to prepare. Take your time. Come find me at the long table. Oh,
ア
the
リスっ
table.
て優しいんだな。
Oh, hello, Arctic Looney. Hello. How are you doing today? I wish I could say I'm doing great, but yeah, I tore a disc in my spine, so I'm actually in a lot of pain and suffering. But I'm just going through this story and gonna have a quick stream and then go to the doctors because yeah, I managed to squeeze in an appointment last minute this morning at 4:45, so which is in about 2 hours, well, two and some hours away. So I'm gonna end in about 2 hours and just and then get ready to go to the appointment. Oh no, I hope you recover soon. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever had a torn disc, but they're not fun. They take a few weeks to fully recover, if anything. Toast? I don't know who Toast is. Anyway,
私はいつもそうでしょ。
yeah, I'm just going through the quest now. How are you doing? Have you finished this? I don't know if you play Genshin or not. But the story is really cute. I already did the trial, and that was really interesting. I didn't know it was going to turn out like that. That it was all set up, and then yeah, now I get to meet Alice again.
ありがとう、アリスさん。会談を始める前に、ある友人に会ってほ
I
しい。
don't know if I really want to turn it back because I know Venti and Albedo have big roles in this, and they're not voiced.
その子は僕の執務室にいる。会いに行ってみてくれ。
Head to my office. Wait, who are we meeting? There's someone that you need to meet. Huh. I thought that Genshin join noise was mine. Oh, sorry. I've had multiple. Oh gosh, you've had multiple. That's not good. Twice how many hits my body has taken. I'm so sorry. That is not good. Hopefully nothing has ruptured. Start playing again. Oh, missed Ganyu's lines. Aw, that's so cute. I
会
have
談を始め
Ganyu.
る前
Ganyu's
に
one
あ
of
る
my
友
old
人に会ってほ
favorites.
しい。その子は
バルバトス様、今回のことはどう感謝すればいいか。
Why doesn't she call him
そう
Venti?
かしこまらないでよ。僕が普段何もしてないみたいじゃないか。
I thought that new character Daria. Wait, was it her name? The
そういう意
new
味では
the
バルバ
the
トス様
deacon
に
of
は
the
きっ
church.
と深いお考えがある
He
ので
looks
しょう。
like such a troll too.
私たちが口を出すべきではないかと。
そんなことないよ。普段のんびりしてるのはまあ事実だからね。
Not the most proactive
今
Archon.
回はお疲れ様。騎士団も教会のみんなもそれから我
I'm a
ら
Ganyu.
が
Oh,
友
you're a Ganyu main. Okay,
Eh,
so I
yokista.
use her for every single
Paimon
team
mo.
comp. There you go. Not a single team doesn't not have Ganyu. That's neat. That's neat actually.
アルベドがこれからすることを心配しているのかい？
少しだけ。だが無意識に緊張しているだけで彼
She's
の
like
実力を
alchemy.
疑っている
Mm.
アルベドはいつも最良の結果を出してくれる。
Yeah,
私は
Dahlia.
そんな彼を
Dahlia?
た
Is
だ
that...
信じる
Okay,
だ
yeah,
けだ。
Dahlia. Then thank you, Yoshi. That's it.
そう思って
It's
くれ
very
ててよか
fitting
った
to
よ。
be one of Venti's best friends. They seem to match personality wise. See, if I change it back to English. I don't even think we heard Jean. Yeah, Jean's not even voiced. Wow. I didn't think it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it in Japanese. This is. I know that there's so much conflict with this, and he's not voiced either. Yep. Yeah. See, this is just. Ugh. It's so frustrating, isn't it? I'm gonna leave it in Japanese. I'm sorry, but part of the whole immersion of this whole game is the voices. The voices do make a huge difference, and I really do hope they work it out. At this point, I really think that SAG-AFTRA is the the bad people here. They're asking for way too much, meaning they want to monopolize Hoyoverse to only use their studio, like their union actors, not like anybody outside, but you know, they're not from the US. Hoyoverse is in China, so or actually technically now Singapore, but they don't want to be confined to just the US, but the but SAG-AFTRA wants them to be, and that's why they're doing this. It's not even a strike; it's a collective work refusal is what the official title is. But you notice how like Risley was back for the event, for this event here. Wait, no, is it still? Nope, it's gone. Never mind. Okay, well, it was the event where Risley was in it. I guess it ended. Sorry. But yes, he was back, even though he's part of SAG-AFTRA. So they must have worked something out with that, but they haven't worked it out with these actors. I feel like Venti and Sitlo, they should meet up. Yeah, they should. They would love to drink, right? They would love to drink together. Look at this. This is just too perfect. You know, they would have the time of their lives drinking themselves dead. They would. They would probably share their favorites and talk about what they like. The last one? The last one? JP is better right now. Yeah, I just like JP in general, not just anytime. I like, before I started streaming, I used to just play this in Japanese because even though it's not the original language, it just sounds... I'm just used to hearing Japanese voices from watching anime for like the last 30 plus years. So yeah, it's just, you know, you get used to certain voices and they still use a lot of them. Like I said, Inoue Kikuko has been around since I started watching anime, which was like early 90s. And there's been so many other reprises of different people, like Kuoshima Hoko. She is Jing Liu in HSR. I was like, wow, that person takes me back too, because if you watch Silent Koku Monogatari, she was Ko Shure, and I really, really love that show for some reason. Too bad there was only one season of it. I really wanted to get into the manga, but yeah, it just costs so much. Anyways, there's like so many characters, like Saber's voice actress, Ayak. I'm really bad with names, by the way. You know who it is. It's Saber's voice actress. Everybody knows who that is. I just can't remember her name. I'm sorry, but yeah, she is. Well, not only is she gonna be in HSR, but she is Shenhe in Japanese. Whirling Waltz. Yeah, that event. Thank you, Grim. Thank you. The last one, the last event. No, yes, Whirling Waltz. Last, I can't type. I know, don't worry. Oh yeah, thank you, Koji. Yes, Ayako Kawasumi, Ayako. Yeah, that one is she's Shenhe. Sorry, maybe I should actually show a visual. She is, where is she? There's. This is who she plays in this game. Raidens is also a very well-known actress. Can't remember her name though. Miyuki, I want to say Miyuki something or other. I'm really bad. Anyways, there's just so many reprises of different roles. He was also in a lot of anime. Obviously, everybody knows his voice. If you watch a lot of the ones that have like really pretty bishonen like male protagonists, that's usually him. Usually, sometimes. He's also in a lot of roles. Even though it sounds very effeminate, it's actually a guy that plays Venti in Japanese. There's just so many well-known people. I just can't remember at the top of my mind, and their names are all in actually in Japanese, so I can't tell you who they are because I can't read Japanese. Wait, no, they don't have them on here. Anyway, only if I guess you own them. FF14, I hit 14 vulnerable. Oh my gosh, 14 vulnerability stacks. Wow. How were you able to? Oh, you play a tank. That's right, right? But yeah, there's a lot of very, very iconic voices in this game, and I really, really enjoy it. So that's why I play it. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna go to the office. Oh yeah, it's upstairs. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's upstairs. Hey, Katsu, hello.
アルベドの執務室ってなんでいつ
And
も
also,
ド
I
アが
don't want to
閉まってる
listen
ん
to
だろう
Karina play
も
as
しかして
Paimon.
うまいもんでも
That's another
隠
reason why I
して
don't
る
want
の
to
か
play
い
in
な
English. I'm sorry, I don't really like her anymore. I mean, I had some respect for her at one time, but after she just basically chewed out everybody that was supposed to be her fans over an issue that was actually a lie this whole time, I have no respect for the voice actor for English Paimon. So I really don't like playing in English, and I might still have to when they all come back. But yeah. The new area has a lot of tough fights, but yeah, tank plus phantom job for. Oh, I see. Phantom job. Wait, what? That's interesting. Keeps his office closed. Paimon bets his secret snack stash. Oh gosh, of course she thinks of snacks. Oh, it's Durin.
急に大声出さないでよ
Aw,
チビデュリン
Chibi Durin. I
ここ
love
にいるん
that.
だよ
That's so cute. Thanks, sub job for the area. Oh, sub job for the area. Okay. When I was playing Genshin, I had something that muted my Genshin audio whenever Paimon spoke because of how shrill her voice. Yeah, it did really get high. But apparently that wasn't her fault, she said. Or they said, sorry, they said. They said it was because the studio made them pitch their voice really high. So they blamed it on the studio, but I don't know. At this point, with the way that they lied about the whole collective work refusal thing while they were working at the same time, which makes no sense, even though they're also somewhat kind of part of the whole SAG-AFTRA thing. Anyway, I don't know what to believe anymore. What they said, you know, did they really tell the truth about that, or did they do it themselves? Right, one of those things. I love how they call it chibi dirty. So cute. I don't know who to believe on. Yeah, but I don't really play anymore, so it doesn't affect me anymore. Well, it also affects HSR, which is what really caught my attention too. Just all of Hoyoverse in general, but it's just upsetting. It's not about just AI protection against AI voices anymore. It's a monopoly. SAG-AFTRA wanted, like, basically Hoyoverse to only use SAG-AFTRA union voices, and limit them to not use anybody else, including anybody else outside of the U.S., which I find very restricting and unfair. Anybody that speaks English should have a chance at voicing whoever that they want to, right? So I find that really lame. There's been so much stuff about it, and they actually draw from the contract. So it's not just hearsay anymore. It's actually, they read the contract that I guess was made public because they have to, and all the bad stuff came out. The truth came out, and I was just like, wow, that's not good. That's not good. Hey, Fido, believe workers, corporation, SAG-AFTRA is a corporation. Yes, exactly. I agree, but at the same time, they weren't allowed to speak the truth at the same time. Stream is at 15 minutes, one rest. I will end in about an hour and a half, though, Fi. I don't worry. I have a Cairo appointment later. Safty's driving me too, so I will be ending regardless. I won't be streaming that long. I didn't stream at all yesterday. Because I had a migraine. So if you want to get pissed off, go look up Kokomi's VA. Oh no, Americans can. Oh gosh, really? Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of people that jumped on that bandwagon, Fi. A lot of them. I don't, I trust what you say. I don't want to have to go look at it myself, but a lot of them kept jumping down. Jacob, who's the new Kinich voice actor's, um, yeah, they kept dogpiling him. Everybody dogpiled him, and it's horrible because English is a worldwide language. It's like the most commonly used language in the world right now, and that's BS saying that only only Americans. Hello, English started where? Hello. Oh my gosh, it's so dumb. I think it's so ridiculous what they're trying to what they're trying to do. I think in general, just SAG-AFTRA got too greedy, just way too greedy. And there's like some of the voices that are part of this that are doing the collective work refusal. Good for them. It's fine to do that. It's up to them. But I also think they were being strong-armed into it because of their contracts, so they really didn't have a choice. But then it strikes me weird that people like, even though he made like 2 videos trying to vaguely describe it without getting in trouble himself, Risley's voice actor um, was back for the event, if you noticed, Fi. So yeah, I don't know what to believe. I honestly don't know what to believe anymore because he was coming out saying, this is and this and this and that, but he was very vague about it. He wasn't really laying it down. It almost sounded like he was trying to be as informative as he can without getting in trouble himself. But he was back for that event, but Venti and Jean and Albedo and a whole bunch of other people like Mona weren't back for this event. Or I guess this isn't no, the story. It's not really an event; it's an actual interlude story. So I'm totally pro union too, if the union is not corrupt. And as I've read around, there's been other people around the world that have been analyzing this issue. There's somebody in EU, in the UK specifically. Uh, their YouTube channel is Sourness. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they make a lot of different videos on different gotchas. But they came out and said this is the most ununion union she's ever heard of, or they have ever heard of. So yeah, it doesn't sound like a real union to them, to people in the EU, right? Who really uphold unions the right way, I think. Um, and there's another person that was analyzing it from Malaysia, and they're like, yeah, this is not a real union. This is they're trying to monopolize. So if several different people that analyze this stuff have read the contract, I think one of them studied law, so it may not be American law, but it's still law in that whole stuff that I have absolutely no idea what's going on, and no clue because I don't study law, so I have no say in it. But they basically said that the contract was BS, and yes, American unions are jokes. Yes, they are totally jokes. By unfortunately, it's not even a union in other countries. Like they don't even consider it. This is not a union, is what a lot of other countries say when they look at our unions. As an English gal, yeah, there you go. I personally think Americans don't speak my language that well. Yes, exactly, Katsu. No, I know you're joking, but it's true. But it's true though. I mean, we basically stole your language and changed it. There's like so many different, um, dialects, I guess you can call it. there's a lot. Oh, I just made myself laugh and it hurts my spine. Ow. Okay. Anytime I take a deep breath, cough, laugh, anything, it hurts. That's another reason why I didn't want to stream yesterday, because I was in a lot of pain, and plus my migraine. It wasn't fun. So that's why I'm sorry. I took off all last week, and then I took off yesterday because it was just really bad. If you've ever torn a disc, you might understand. It really hurts. It's so painful. Love British slang. Yeah, one of my best buds used to go into European profanity throwing contests. Isn't that like every other word? No, I'm kidding. But the Polish guy, never laughed so hard in my life. When one of them got super rage induced after he got called. I don't even know. I don't want to repeat that because I don't want to offend anybody. But I'm. Yeah, there's a lot of words that probably would fly past us when that's an insult. Don't dance around. No, yeah, that's true. Hey, Kiseki, hello, welcome back. When the government has to authorize a strike, you know that. Yeah, I know, I understand, Fi. To be fair, the UK has a lot of that's true. I heard that there was a big issue about those the Welsh dialect is like hardly people look down on it. It's kind of like how they look down on the really strong southern accents. Sorry, Fi, not yours. Yours is fine. Yours is understandable, but I'm talking about like Boomhauer from King of the Hill kind of accent. That is intelligible unless you understand it yourself. American English mugs other languages and fishes around for their pockets for loose grammar. Yeah, that's true, Avatar, and that's why they say American English is like the hardest language to learn. And someone like watching my parents both learn American English or try to, they struggled really hard. And my mom knows like she knows Vietnamese, both. She knows Cantonese, Mandarin. She knows Taiwanese. The Taiwanese actually has their own dialect, but they mostly speak Mandarin these days. But she knows the actual Taiwanese dialect. She knows Vietnamese. She knows so many different ones, and she's like, English too hard, too hard. Makes no sense. She said, makes absolutely no sense to her. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I am. Too bad. This is the only language I know. You didn't teach us the other ones, but anyway. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. Oh, thank you, Katsu. Appreciate it. A bellend. I know, but I don't want to say. Sorry, I didn't want to say it because I don't want to offend anybody. If it is real, like slur. I don't know if I should be, but the RE, the slang is for. Oh, okay. I'm not repeating that. Interesting, I guess. Hey, I can speak Boomhauer on the. Ow. I wouldn't be surprised, Fi. I'm sure you could, but Boomhauer is good. It's unintelligible. I couldn't understand that when I saw some clips of it. I never watched King of the Hill, but I saw someone showed clips of it. I was like, what is he even speaking? They're like, that's English. And I'm like, what? That's English? Anyway, regular English is already a mismatch of random language. Yeah, that's true. So that's not American exclusive? Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I'm sorry. I'm laughing and it hurts. Though that is part of why I find language history. Yeah, that's true, Katsu, it's true. And then, if you think about it, even how much English is stretched into like Japanese, they have words that don't exist in their own tongue, and they just use the phonetically the phonetic version of their phonetic version of a English word. Like, I don't think they even have a word for taxi. They just say taxi, or yeah, they've just adopted a lot of things. Like, I know they have jagaimo for potato, but they also say potato. And they have like they've adopted a lot of English into their dialogues. And you sit there and yeah, instead of going like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, like toilet, they just say toilet. Just say toilet. They're not going to the toilet. They're just like toilet. That's all they say. And it's just like, okay, you know what they're saying, and you're like, yeah, okay, that's fine. What's re? What's that mean? What's wrong? What's wrong, Fi? I'm sorry. Did Potat, Ohio? Wait, why Ohio? Yeah, there's a lot of borrowed words. Yeah, definitely. I'm just using it because I listen. Like I said, I listen to a lot of subbed anime. I don't tend to listen to it in English, but yeah. So I notice like the little words that they bring out here and there. What's really fun is when they have an English word for something, but it's a different meaning than the English word. That's true. There's a lot of that too, isn't there, Avatar? I wonder why they do that. But anyway, I'm gonna continue with the story. Sorry. So cute. I keep thinking of the what's that game? Grand Blue. There's that little chibi character, Avatar, I forgot her name, that she goes, Jitsuwa desu. She's always like, Jitsu, in the anime anyway. I don't know if she's in the game, but she always says, Jitsuwa desu. It's so cute. Anyway. So every time we hear that, I was like, Jitsuwa desu, because she always said that in the anime. Secret the whole time? Aw, he tried to tap Paimon on the shoulder. Aw, that's so cute. You were there?
モンドに来て何日か経ったけど、みんなを怖がらせないようにずっと隠れてたんだ。
Durin still has like, I swear, like this is PTSD. Durin thinks he's gonna scare people in that form. They'll probably think it's a toy, if anything. Oh, Sierra. Yeah, that's the name. Thank you. Yeah, she's all through the. Oh, she is in the game. Oops, I didn't know that. But yeah, Sierra always says that. "Jitsu desu ne." It's so cute. That happens in American English and British English too. Oh, I always have to retune my mind when talking to with a more American English crowd. Example. Oh yeah, chips and French fries. Yeah, we call it French fries, but they're chips. Chips actually makes more sense because they're
Fido64
not
reminds
French.
everyone to stay hydrated.
I guess fries. I just call it fries. Fries. I don't know why. Why is it fries anyway? That doesn't make any sense. To me, that's French fries. Oh, but it's potato chips for Americans. Chris and oh, it's Chris. Okay, okay. They call potato chips Chris and chips are fries. Yeah, I remember vaguely something like that. That's got to be so interesting and confusing at the same time. Because if you start saying crisp, and they're like, "What the heck are crisps?" We don't call anything crisp. We just say something is crispy. But I don't think there's anything. I can't recall if there's a thing that we call crisp. But yeah, that's a. I should not be here. I should not be. I gotta go. Okay, thank you, Fi. Take care. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up. Thank you for stopping by, though. Hello, how are you? Hey, yo, yo, hello. I'm okay. I guess I have a torn disc. There's information in the pin message if you really want to read about it. If you don't know what a torn disc is, it's a lot of pain. That's all I can say. Oh yes, yes, biscuit is another one. Try to describe American biscuit to an Australian. Ow! Oh my god. Ow. Ow. I'm sorry. But as someone that has cousins in Australia, I felt that one, Avatar. I really felt that one. Word differences, I got used to it. I've been talking with American English speakers for a long. Oh, okay, that's good. See, I don't have that experience with British. I mean, I think I only know like two streamers from UK, two, and one of them rarely ever streams. At least that I am when I'm on Twitch. So it's just I want to listen to them more and see what they say, but they don't tend to go off in tangents like this. So where's my dragon girls? Aw, Yoshi, I'm sorry. Um. Yeah, against Yoshi would love it if there was a dragon-based girl, wouldn't you? Isn't that your favorite like aesthetic, Yoshi? Oh my god, yes, when I saw biscuits and gravy, I was like, that is neither biscuits nor gravy. Wait. What's gravy over there? What's gravy like over there? Oh, thank you for the head pat, Scrim. Hope you are gonna be okay. I hope so too. It's gonna take a few weeks to recover fully, but it just a lot of pain. Like when I laugh or cough, it hurts a lot. So sorry. I'm gonna be going ow, ow, ow. I can't really move, although the doctor told me that I need to get up and move more often. Um, because it helps it from getting too swollen, like the area to swell up. So on my spine, so and become more ruptured. I guess to say it's just torn, so it's not quite ruptured yet. But yeah. Um. Oh wait. Katsu, that exactly. Why would you put gravy on a biscuit? Yeah, what is a biscuit and what's gravy over there? What's okay, chat. Wait. Okay, chat. Oh, wait. Wait. Uh-huh. Sorry, now I'm like confused. Okay, chat. We have to be less. Oh, Katsu, we have to be less funny. We're hurting geek. Ow. The problem is that I find a lot of things funny, Katsu. It's really hard. Oh. Ow. Oh, okay. It's even when I take a deep breath, it hurts. That's the kind of pain that I'm having right now. That's why. Sorry. Why would you pick? Yeah. Ow. Well, we have like what? Like two dragon boys? Oh, we do? Well, I guess Nuvolette, but he doesn't. And then there's Zhongli, but they don't have like extreme dragon uh features. I guess is the right word for us to use. They show more dragon features, I think, in HSR than they do in Genshin. Like, there's a lot of dragon girls in there. Well, I'm sorry, there's Lingsha. She's dragon-esque. She has like dragon scales on her arms and legs. And then there's of course wow. This is why I'm so bad with names. The little chibi one. She's on the standard banner. Why can't I remember her name? She's so cute. Anyways, yes, that one. But yes, there's a lot of Dragon Girls in HSR. I don't know if you play that. I probably don't. They don't have brown gravy or white gravy, apparently. Wait, brown gravy? Isn't all gravy brown? I'm confused about that. It's typically a thick sauce using the juices and... That's how you make gravy, though. Like, I thought, because I don't usually make gravy, but my auntie used to. And she would just take, like, turkey or chicken juices and put, like, cornstarch in it to thicken it. And maybe some seasonings to make it a little more seasonally. Like salt, pepper, stuff like that. But yeah, that's what she would do to make gravy. Isn't that the same thing? I don't know. Biscuits are... Oh, cookies! Okay. That makes sense. I can see that one. Australian biscuit equals American cookie. So it's just like in UK. All right. Bailu, thank you, Grim. Thank you. Why can't I remember those names? Anyway, Bailu, yes. So there are dragon girls in that game. They haven't had any here yet. It's really strange, though. I wish they would make a humanoid version of what's that dragon name? Sumeru. I think it's a female. The Dendro dragon, the dragon sovereign. That would be kind of neat if they did that, but I doubt they will do that.
安心しろ。オイラたちは怖がらないから。
Aww. Yeah, but he has PTSD. I love that how they call him Chibi
それ
Duty.
ともウィンドブルーム祭の屋台で遊んでたとか。あ、ウィンドブルーム祭には行ったよ。人がいたから遊べなかったけど、お
Aww.
祭りはとっても素敵だった。
Oh yeah, there's also oh yeah, Australian English is a little off too, but it's closer I think to the UK English than it is American English. So, right? They shorten a lot of words. Like instead of barbecue, it's Barbie, and instead of sunglasses, they call it sunnies, I think, or something like that. I went to Australia back when I was literally 17, so like 30 years ago. So it's been a while. They use a lot of bloody. Like my cousins kept saying, "Oh, bloody this and bloody that," and I'm like, "Where's the blood?" Like literally taking it. Like I didn't understand what they meant. It was just their slang, I guess. And they instead of saying, "Oh, that's good," they say, "Oh, that's nice." They say nice to everything, and I'm like, okay, how's that nice? It just made me think because, you know, from my American standpoint and listening to them, I was just like, I don't get it, but okay. I don't know many differences there. It's typically slang from what I've picked up. Yeah, obviously the slang is gonna be different everywhere. The slang is, you know, our own, and it's even not just like regional, but it's also age. there's slang from like way long ago that's not used anymore here in America anyway. So bloody helmet, yeah, there you go. That's right. Yeah, I'm like, huh? I don't even know what's a ripper. The only thing they have like dragon features on Nuvolet and Zhongli is their eye. Oh, their eyes. That's true. You're right. Oh no. Oh damn, that's great. I think. Ow! Oh my god. No, thank you for the translation. That makes a lot of sense, I guess. Oh my god. Okay. But this is so cute about Durin.
遊びに来たわけじゃなくってね。アルベドと約束したんだ。一緒にすごいことをするって。
Which is kind of sad, but all I'm asking is for one dragon girl and one Oni girl. Well, we don't have that yet, do we? Well, I mean, Ganyu is probably as close as you're gonna get to that, right? She has like, I mean, she's a Kirin, but they kind of look like, I don't know, maybe that's stretching it. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. they have Kenomono. They have like the animal ear people, but not that much as far as that goes. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I saw the cutscene for this version, or I know what's gonna happen to this, so I don't want to spoil anybody. But yeah, I think I'm gonna save it for Mini Durin. Oh, there's another one I heard. Good day. Yeah, good day. Do you guys say that, good day, mate, or is that just a very very Australian thing too? Haven't had. Oh, brekkie. Yes, thank you. That's another one that my cousins were using too. They kept saying, you know, having you gotta have Vegemite for brekkie, and I'm like, what's brekkie? Anyway, yes, might go on a. Oh yes, they call. That's right. That's another thing they still. Oh, so they do still do that. Okay, they called McDonald's Macca's all as well back then. So that's in my my shout. Good morning. I haven't had breakfast and I'm thinking of going to McDonald's. Want to come? Oh, what's my shout? Huh? That's neat. That I haven't heard that one. Good day, mate is more Australian, not a very British one. Oh, okay, okay. So that's very Australian English ish. But I mean, I guess the whole good day thing, because we don't. Do you guys say that too over there where you are? 'Cause I don't. People just say good morning or good afternoon here. My shout is saying you'll pay. Oh, you'll pay for it. Oh, that they'll pay. Okay, I see, I see. Huh. That's interesting. I'm learning something new. That's cool though that you know all the different nuances of all the different main English speaking countries, I guess to say. I think we're the three main English speaking countries. Not that I'm saying other countries don't speak because it's a worldwide language now, but the ones that use it as a main language, I guess to say.
すごいこと？
What do you mean?
僕、雪山にいるドゥリンに代わって、こ
Replace
の
Durin
世
of
界の
Dragon's
存在
Spine.
として生まれ変わりたいんだ。
Oh, that's so cute. So this is how it all starts. So he knows about it. Replace Durin of Dragon's Spine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world. Aww. I only know what I know, mainly because I go down occasional hyperfixation. No, that's really cool though. I mean, like you said, you were really fascinated with language, and I I mean, it's great that somebody does it, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with anybody having their fixations because that's how we expand our knowledge when you share, you know, when you share that information with other people. So I think that's great. I'm learning something new, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Because then when I hear that next time, I'll be like, hey, I know that one. Ow. Ow, that hurts. I stretched out my arm like I'm talking to somebody, and ow. Anyway, I wouldn't mind visiting Australia, but I probably wouldn't live there. I don't want to have 10 rounds with the huntsman. Oh, yes, they have really big spiders. I went during their winter. So it's our summertime here. It was during my summer break, my right before I went to my senior year of high school. And my grandmother in Vietnam and my aunties in Australia all wanted to meet us. So my mom took us, my sister and I, there to both places that summer. So that's why I was saying I was actually 17. And yeah, if you want to go there, I would recommend going during our summer break here. I granted that I'm assuming you're in the U.S. somewhere, Josh, but yeah, go during our summer breaks, you know, our summer vacations or whatever, and then it'll be winter there. And of course, being insects and stuff, they are mostly hiding. Not saying it's perfect, but you probably won't see them much unless it's a really warm winter or something. When I went, it was still cold. So again, that was 30 years ago. Their weather has been just as crazy as ours here, but the whole world is kind of going crazy. So I don't know. I don't know what to say, but yeah, just remember that they're in the southern hemisphere and they have opposite climates, you know, opposite weather than us. So if you go during our summer, it should be cool enough down there that you won't really run into them. I would also like to visit Ireland and Germany, since I am both of those. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. Yeah, definitely recommend traveling, because traveling is what I think the one upside of traveling for me, when having gone to other countries, is you get to realize how crappy our food here is. Ow. I'm sorry. I just because I really do firsthand know how crappy American food is. When you go to other countries, you realize how much we've been missing out, how much real food tastes really good. I haven't actually had the chance to visit much of UK. I mean, I think when we went to France back when I was 11, So again, this is a long time ago. Oh, I got him. Okay, get ready for work. Yeah, Yoshi, take care of yourself. Thank you for stopping by again. What was I gonna say? Sorry. We took the ferry across the pond, I guess to say, or whatever. Not the pond. The pond is the Atlantic Ocean. We took a ferry across the Channel Strait, whatever you want to call it, from France to UK to visit, and then it was like only a day trip or something, and then we went back. But I have no memories of it. But yes, food in Europe in general is so much better than it is here, because the EU, at least when UK was part of the US, I don't know about now. They have stricter food regulations, or what they consider food, than what the US does. So, in the UK, greetings depends on where you are. Like where I used to work, you'd get a lot of, huh? You all read? You all right? Oh, but it's not said as expecting for the person to answer. If they're all right, the expected answer is just another you'll read. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have caught on to that. Thank you for sharing. That's really interesting that they would be like, it's not expected to answer yes or no, right? And credit to one part of America, I would really like to try New York pizza. Oh, but New York pizza is basically just a take on Italian style, like the flat, the Sicilian style pizza, I think. No, wait, yeah. I think it's like the thin crust stuff. I've heard it's supposed to be really good. Well, I mean, I've been to New York and I had the pizza. It was greasy. That's all I can say. It was greasy. Maybe it was just a weird. But we went to a place that was under a bridge that was supposed to be well known, and I forgot the name of the place now, but it's been it's been like 10 years. Because we went in 2014, 14 to 15. So yeah, I don't know where it was, but it was under a bridge and it was supposed to be really well known. And we went to there and I wasn't impressed. I was more impressed with the food I had in Europe. But no, I'm not saying everybody has a different. I'm not saying you're gonna agree with me, but yeah, I really don't. It was just greasy. I don't know. My grandpa told me a story when he was stationed in Germany. He was eating at a restaurant when he heard somewhere belch very loudly, and apparently they consider that a compliment to the chef over there. Oh, interesting. I know in Japan, slurping is actually appreciated. Like they like it when you slurp stuff. Whereas here it's seen as rude, right? It's bad table manners. But in Japan, if you're eating like noodles and soup, slurping is supposed to be a compliment or something like that. And they don't use spoons really. They just drink right out of lift the bowl up and just drink right out of it. So yeah, I understand that there's going to be different nuances on what they consider good and bad, and depending on culturally where you are. But yeah, at least it was back then. Don't know how. Yeah, who knows? Maybe they still have that, right? Oh, there's going to be ads in about 40 seconds. Just FYI, they should only last a minute and a half, though. Wait. Oh, their ads are going on right now. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm not feeling good, so I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm just rambling to nobody. Right. Harley, I mean, there's a few of you that are subbed, but yeah. Anyway. Someone I met. Oh, okay. I'll ask of my friend. Oh, okay. I don't know if you're still stuck in ads, but it should be like 15 seconds left. Anyway. I'm gonna be the one who revived and brought into this world.
なるほど。
なるほど。
もう本の世界から出てきてるだろ。ごめん。うまく説明できなくて。
Oh yeah, you're out of ads. Good. Okay, there you go. Yeah, sorry about that, Katsu. I was like, oh yeah, there's gotta be ads. I'm like, no, wait, the ads are going. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
アルベドが錬金術で僕を人間にする方法があるって教えてくれたんだよ。
Yay! The little human turn. Ow! The look that the traveler's making is just like sus. Like, what? Human transmutation, so you're Albedo's intended subject. Interesting. I remember there was an advert that played a bunch in England. They said that if you're in China, you should leave a bit of food on your plate, because leaving an empty plate means you're not full. Probably. I actually don't know that, because that's not how I was raised. But again, I've never been on mainland China, so I don't really know if that's that because yeah, despite being ethnically Chinese, I have no knowledge of anything culturally Chinese because I was raised here and my parents are from Vietnam. So I think I'm cooked. Why? What's up? What's up? What's wrong, Sylphonic? What's wrong? And hello, welcome back. Um, but yeah, like as I was saying, sorry. You were talking about the pizza in New York. I just said that they were to me it was greasy, but all pizza to me is greasy, so I don't know. Except for the stuff that I had in Italy. I had real actual pizza, like the Sicilian style pizza in Italy when my in-laws took us to Italy to visit like fifth cousins of theirs. That's where Safdie's family's from. Um, but again, like fifth cousin, so it's like it's been a while. I mean, his dad was first generation American, um, but his grandfather came here as a child, I think. So it's one of those stories. So we went back there to visit his side of the family, and that's when I had real Italian pizza, and it was amazing. It wasn't greasy at all. It was just so. It was usually tomato sauce makes me, acid reflux because the tomatoes here are really bad. It's just the soil that they grow it in. It's very acidic, I guess. But whatever they do in Italy, because maybe the volcanic soil they have there, it did not upset my stomach at all. So I don't know. Um, I don't feel like my presentation. Uh-oh. Well, you never know until you get the grade back, right? So, Vonnie, let's have hope that you didn't vomit, right? At least it's the final, so I can never show my face again. Oh, I never face the consequences for my crimes. Wait, why are you calling it your crime? There's nothing wrong with, hopefully they understand that it's not your strong point. Like, I had so much trouble doing public presentation stuff. I don't know about you, but I struggled with it because I can't stand in front of people and talk. Like I just struggle with anxiety, so um hopefully they can take that into account and know that you did your best, right? Oh, that's cool. You have visited China. Wow. We just about managed the language barrier. Oh, wow. One person we went with was ethnically Hong Kong. Oh, Hong Kong Chinese, so people there kept trying to talk to them and oh. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, I mean, because my family also spoke Cantonese, which is what most Hong Kong people speak. But apparently, according to people like Neff and stuff, the Hong Kong version of Cantonese and what I guess my family spoke is slightly different. They're not from Hong Kong, but they're from like ancestrally, they're from southern China, but not Hong Kong specifically. So, like, just like we were just talking about different dialects and different ways of speaking, they have different slang than they do, like than my parents, for instance. They don't speak the same way. So, yeah, Cantonese and Mandarin are very different. Like Mandarin has 5 tones, Cantonese has 9 tones, and so one word can mean different things depending on how you say it. And that's why I find it difficult because English is a very very monotone language. It's not you don't have to worry about tones, right? So, I mean, even though we have our ways of speaking, it's a very very straight line language, right? It doesn't have like up and down, or flat or stretched out or shortened. Yeah, so it's just like, wait, what? Anyway, so yeah, I can see that can be kind of confusing if they're trying to speak Mandarin to him and he's like, yeah, what? Because it's very different. Cantonese and Mandarin are so different. They can read similarly. I mean, yeah, but they may not all mean the same thing. Like in Japanese, they can read kanji, right? And that's based on the Chinese written language. So, because my jokes were bad. Oh no, you had jokes? Oh gosh. No, I'm good with Oh, you're good. Okay, you're good with it. That's good. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you're fine, Sylphonic. Oh, okay, that would make sense with some American foods I've had in the past. My hope is to someday try properly made Italian pizza in Italy to compare as well. Yeah, my gosh, it was like, I don't know, it was just some random place that we were in, Katsu, but wow. It's a different pizza. Like the whole thing is different. It tasted like real food. I can't explain it really. I don't know. I highly recommend trying both if you have the chance. I mean, if you have the opportunity to, of course. And you might see what I mean, but yeah, don't try to use my biasy towards it. I find most American food very greasy because we use a lot of like grease, and there's a lot of high fructose corn syrup in our food, including like hamburger buns, pizza doughs. Yeah, so that stuff is not used in the EU as far as I know, and you can tell the difference between using that stuff and not using it. At least I can, but again, everybody has different tastes and stuff, so it depends on how it processes in your body. I just know that people that have come over here to eat the food and like from another country, they tend to get sick. And there's a reason for that. We build a tolerance to our food because we eat it all the time, right? Our body eventually just says, okay, F it. I guess this is what we're having, so make do with what you have, right? So yeah, I just know that a lot of people do go back from traveling here, and I definitely do not recommend traveling here right about now, at least for the next 4 years, because there's a lot of nightmare stories of even not just like colored folk, like people of color. It's white people that are actually getting turned away. I don't know if you've heard the stories about like a German, like two German people came over here, went to Hawaii, and then were thrown like they were stuck somewhere, like not in I don't know if it's imprisonment or something. I don't even know exactly the full story, but I know that there's a lot of stories going on that I don't suggest coming here right now. I don't suggest anybody to come and visit the U.S. right now at this moment. But anyways, but it's your call. Obviously, I can't sit here and tell people not to do something, but just be very wary and careful. I just ramble a little. The rambling is you're in good company if you ramble. It's fine. Rambling is fine. At least I like to say. I like to think that. Anyways, I think I was a little bit off of what the teacher was looking. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, I wish there was more freedom when it comes to things like that and not what they expect you to be. I mean, I wish teachers would be like, yeah, just, give you one topic and just run with it. Take your imaginations and run with it, right? Kind of thing. And no, that doesn't mean use AI, please. Don't use ChatGPT. Please use your own knowledge and skills and research. I don't recommend using AI anything. But anyway, I'm sure hopefully you will be fine, Sophonic. But I'm glad it's over and you can now rest, right? I'm sorry, I'm just stuck on here and they're just like you see oh, Paimon making this like, huh? Look, anyway. Visiting China, unfortunately, the person we were visiting, finance, is natively mainland Chinese, so she helped us. Oh, okay, that's good. In return, we brought her a massive Tony Chopper plushie as a thank you. Her favorite. Oh, that's so cute, Tony Chopper. I've never heard of that. Native. Okay, so that's nice that they worked out. I got laughs out of it. Yeah, there you go. So if it got laughs, then that's a good thing. Did interpretive dance. Wow, that's brave. I could never do that, but yes, that's great. If people are laughing, that's great. That's really good. Well, I mean, not laughing like in a mocking manner, but yeah, if it's a good laugh, then it's a good laugh. Mandarin, yeah, I heard the ma can be like 8 different meanings. Yes, exactly. Like there's like ma, 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 ma. It's like, oh my god, wait, what? Yeah, I only know surface level, if that, anything of Chinese. So I feel like my actual academic study didn't come through either. Uh-oh. Oh, so you didn't address the actual topic? Is that what you mean? Food process as well. I'm talking about pizza. That's true. Okay, that's true. Pizza is a low standpoint as far as food processing. But yeah, no, there's a lot that goes into that, like the sauce, for instance. The sauce makes a huge difference. Like anytime I eat anything tomato based here in the US, I get acid reflux and it feels miserable. But when I went there, I had like homemade spaghetti. Like they made their own pasta with tomato sauce in it, and they grow the tomatoes right there, and they did the stewing and everything. They did everything home cooked, and it did not upset me at all. It was so good too. My body dislikes both gluten and, yeah, see, mine too. I can't have gluten or lactose. I'm not like intolerant. Well, I guess I'm intolerant, but I'm not like allergic to it. Just my body doesn't want to digest that stuff. But I make exceptions for certain foods. Yeah, there you go, as a treat, and suffer for it later. But the thing is it just was so different. I can't explain it really. It didn't upset me as much. It's a deer from One Piece. Okay, that's probably why I don't know it, because I've never watched One Piece. But I know One Piece is really popular, so that's great. I'm glad that you're able to connect on that level, at least with that the guide person. I love Chopper. Sounds cute. This is sorry, that's my bot. No, I did, but I didn't make the academic segments clear. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it was passable. How's that, Sophonic? I don't think you're cooked, I guess is the language. Ow. I do need to move around a bit, so I'm gonna kind of sit here and sway a little bit, because you're not supposed to be completely still, otherwise it gets swollen, like the your spine, and that's not good for it or something. Yes, thank you, Sari. Exactly. Make sure you keep moving. I'm trying to still do mini stretches. I turned off the thing for me to, because I can't do anything really right now, so I didn't want anybody to waste their points. Ugh. Okay, anyway. Human transmutation, so you're obey this intended subject.
アルベドはそのためにずっと準備してきた。
Long time, wow.
シビデュリンは人間になりたかったのか？
You want to become human?
どうかな。
Wow.
正直なとこ、何が正しくてどうすべきなのかは
Uh-huh.
僕もよく分かってなくて。
The little sound effect of it like swirling downward was so cute. I've been having to train myself to get up and move more because I've got fully work. Oh yes, that's a big one, because not a lot of people. Safty's the same way. He just plants himself in his chair, and he's stuck on like Zoom calls and also staring at a screen full of code. And I have to like bug him about it to get up and move, and he just doesn't. He you know, you get into that habit because you're not like called into someone's office or go meet up with like another coworker or something. You don't have that engagement anymore when you work from home. I mean, working from home is great. It has its bonuses. I mean, you don't have to worry about like commuting to work kind of thing. But it has its downfalls, and that's one of them, right, Kasu? I'm sorry that you have to deal with that too. But yes, we need to our bodies are made to move, not sit still. So if you want to know, like I've been watching a lot on the YouTube channel, Stay Flexi guy. He just says Stay Flexi. This is like terminology, but yeah, like he explains how anybody can become flexible if they use their body enough, right? In the right ways, anyway. And so, if only I didn't tear my disc here, I would be doing more movement. I like to. I was showing off the other day. My sit. I don't know if did I show it. Hold on, I can show it again. My desk setup. It looks a little different because I took this a few months ago, but let me pull it up real quick. I need to find it real quick. Sorry. Okay, here it is. Oop. Wait, it's a little big. Let me shrink it a bit, or make it go back to its original size. Wait, the original size is huge. Never mind. Ooh. Okay, I'm shrinking it. Shrink. Okay. This is my desk setup at right now where I'm sitting at, including all my plants and everything like that. But see, it's called active sitting. I sit on that little stool or just on the mat itself, and I do stretches. Like I move my legs around constantly, not like where you're sitting in an office chair and you just kind of plant yourself and you just sit there forever. I used to sit in an office chair, so I know that that's what I do. But that's what my setup at my desk is like, and where I'm sitting at right now. Except right now I have my beanbag. It's not pictured, but I have a beanbag, a panda beanbag actually, that I'm trying to sit on to give a little bit of a. So I'm not like sitting up all the way because my spine hurts so bad. But yeah. Kirby plushie. Yes, I have a lot of Kirby plushies. That's a cute set. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Yes, I have a lot of different plushies. As you can see, I have my Tonberry there. I have my turtles, and the little green guy at the bottom there is a turtle actually. But anyway, My plants, I love my plants. Except when I have to water them. And when I water them, because I put a lot of fertilizer stuff in it, man, this whole area, this little tiny office area, ends up smelling like fertilizer for a couple days, and it's like, ugh. Anyway, anyway, that's my desk setup. So yeah, this is the active sitting thing that I keep talking about. Because you know, when you sit on the closer to the ground, you can stretch out your legs more and do more stretches, and like I can lay down on the floor, do like things like, you know, downward dog, you know, like yoga poses, right? So when I do stretches, that's what I do. I just kind of reach over and do yoga poses, and that's my yoga mat on the blue one on the side. So I have a lot of stuff at my disposal that I use. But yeah, that's my desk setup. The green plushie, I don't remember what it's called, but it's from FF. Yeah, Tonberry. I'm a fake fan. No, you're fine. No. It's perfectly fine to only play Final Fantasy 14. I played that for like 8 years. But I've been a Final Fantasy fan since early 90s. I played the original Final Fantasy on the NES, and then Final Fantasy 2 in the US on the SNES, but it's actually Final Fantasy 4. They just remade it. Or not remade it really, but they relabeled it, should I say. And Final Fantasy 6 became Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo. But then they went back and renumbered them to the accurate numbers in Japanese. So yeah, that's why you see a lot of confusing things when you look at the Super Nintendo versions. They just renumbered them because they didn't want to release the 2 and 3. So they released 1, 4, and then 6. They didn't even release 5, which had, I don't know why. I wonder if because the main character's name was named Butts. But they changed it to Bart's eventually. But yeah, they named it Butts. I'm like, okay, that's an interesting name. Anyway, yeah, I finally, oh yay, finally got a, oh no, wait, you didn't get Raiden, did you? It sounds like you didn't. Finally got a 5-star on Raiden's banner. Sounds like you lost your 50-50. But that's not a fake fan, Katsu. It's a great game that actually makes a lot of references to the older FF games. So, but if you didn't play them, it's not like they make you feel left out, right? So yeah, like you recognize the Tonberry. They had Tonberries because of the Scholar quest line. They made they made the little Lalafels into the Tonberries, but Tonberries have just been around for a while in other Final Fantasy games. I don't know why, but I could never get into FF games outside of Final Fantasy 14. It's fine, which is strange to me because I really enjoy turn-based JRPGs. Been really enjoying Claire Obscure. Oh, I've never played that one. I've seen a lot of people stream it, but I have never heard of it. I mean, there's a lot of different ones. I know that 9 seems to be the most tolerable to people that haven't played Final Fantasy games, but my favorite's 4, personally, which was 2 that I played back then with Cecil and Rosa. That's my favorite Final Fantasy game, but Endwalker was all about 4, like basically had a lot of 4 in it. Hey Chaz! Oh my gosh, hello! Hi graders,
This
hello
raid
Chaz!
is brought to you by the
Thank
Pandagiri
you so much for
Streamer
choosing to share your
Chazador and
community
friends.
here!
Welcome to the
Hello,
Bamboo
hello.
Forest.
Chaz raid. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh yeah. No, you got Chi-Chi. Aw, I'm happy that you got Chi-Chi, but I'm sorry at the same time. I hope you can get Raiden soon. But hold on, let me switch screens. Hi, Chaz. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had fun playing. Oh, more Pokemon. Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. Is that the fan-made one or something? Hoping you feel better. No, I'm actually going to the doctor's in about an hour, less than an hour. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn on. You're gonna be my only raid today because I need to just leave, go to the doctor's. So my stream is not gonna be as long. The fan made one. Okay, that's right. Because I was just like leaf green. That sounded like that's the one I was talking about how I like the name of that because I love green and leaf. So the only one I feel so special. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not gonna stream that long today, and I turned it off, so there's not gonna be any others, because I need to go to the doctor. So that's why. Let's get a clip for Chaz. Thank you so much again, though, and hello Raiders. How are you? Speaking of Pokemon, which one is this one? Chaziger Entertainment. That's cute.
I know you've got poison.
Oh, you drew yourself holding a controller?
Secret
That's
weapon.
adorable. Is that new that you draw yourself with a controller? Oh, that's Violet. Okay. It looks more 3D. That's why I was like, is this a newer one?
Oh no.
It looks like you're fighting a mushroom.
Yeah, I bet it's got Terra Blast too.
Oh, is that a shiny? Is that?
Yeah.
It's actually. Oh, it's older. Whoops. Oh, they made him 3D
Tank it.
well, for a while then, I guess. Whoa.
Oh, we tanked. Okay, good. I have a solution.
That's a Terra mushroom. I don't know what that means. Sorry. I really enjoyed Scarlet Violet. I played both the complete. Oh, okay, okay. I know nothing about
critical
Pokemon games. I'm
hit.
sorry. I just
Excellent.
never played them. Something about beating up cute little animals just didn't sit right with me and capturing them. I know there's a whole story that their balls have this whole ecosystem that is really good for them and all this other stuff, but I can't fight against the cute little animals. So that's why I I mean, also my life circumstances when it all came out. I was already in my 20s and I was going through a really hard time during that time. But yes, anyway, that's why I never got into Pokemon. But also afterwards, I was just like, I don't know about the idea about fighting cute little animals. I would feel so bad beating something up. Let's put it that way. Scarlet and Violet are the most recent. Oh, okay, so they're the most recent ones. Okay, I have about 600 hours. Holy cow, Josh, that's a lot. I totally understand. Oh, ow, ow. Oh, excuse me. Ow. Every time I cough or laugh, it hurts. I need to drink. Anyway, yes, please take care of yourself, Chaz. I know you sometimes have to, I mean, obviously, you raid because you need to get on with whatever you need to do in life. Whether, I know you also do, like, some martial arts. And then you used to, well, for school, I don't know if you still have school right now. But, yeah, be sure to take care of yourself if you need to step away. I'm not going to be streaming much longer, probably less than an hour, like 45 minutes. And then I gotta go to the doctor's. I hope everything will be okay anyway. But yeah, there's a pinned message on the chat right now that explains what a torn disc is about. If you don't know what a torn disc is like, I hope you never get them because oh my god, this is my first time and at least that I can remember. Maybe I might have had one, but I never was diagnosed with it. I've never had this much back pain ever. I mean, I have chronic back pain, but not because of that. It's because of scoliosis. But not in this level. This level hurts. Like anytime I cough, sneeze, laugh, oh, it hurts. It's like these spasms that go through my back. It was your first Pokemon. Oh, that's why you played a lot. It makes sense. It makes sense, Josh. I quite enjoyed the Pokemon Ranger series in that regard. You don't battle Pokemon like the mainline ones. Oh, you use specialized Beyblades to tame them as Beyblades? That's from another game, isn't it? I never played the game, but people keep telling me about it. But something with the Beyblades anyway. Tame them, the best description I can think of. Interesting. You tame them with blades. Ow. It is indeed. Oh, supper time. Yes. Okay. Have a good dinner. I'll be lurking though. I do hope you get better soon. Yeah. Usually could take up to 3 to 4 weeks to get recovered because it's not like a muscle thing related thing. It's just
ラジックラーチェッ
yeah.
クスイ
Anyway.
ン。ようこ
Hi,
そ。
hi, Jerb. Feet.
ガブチェ
Wait,
ッ
what
クスイ
feet?
ン。ようこそ。
But hi, Jerb. How are you? I'm glad you were able to get into it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. And I mean, it seems like Chaz really knows his Pokemon. So please be sure to check out Chaz if you enjoy Pokemon series. Play a lot of that and also Hollow Knight. And I think they at one point used to play Genshin in HSR, but I don't think they play it right now. I think they're taking a extended break from it for now. But why feet, Jerb? Why feet? How are you doing? And thank you for checking in, Chaz. Appreciate it. You're 11 away from a free redeem, so you can pick anything. Oh, and for those of you that kind of watch me or started watching me when I was playing Fields of Mystria, I'm taking a break from it now because there's just nothing for me to do. There's an update coming in July, so I will be picking that back up in July. Gosh, there's so many things coming out in July. There's the HSR collab, there's Fields of Mystria, obviously there's going to be something in Genshin, because there's always something in Genshin. But the collab specifically, from Fate and HSR that I'm looking forward to, all coming out in July. So, I'll be going back into Fields of Mystria because there's a big semi-big update. Like, there's going to be an 8-heart thing where you can start to romance characters now. I'm not really looking forward to that personally, but hey, why not? And they're going to add a greenhouse. I'm like, wow, that sounds cool. Oh, thank you for the lurk. I'm rambling again. I'm getting behind on chat. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Pete. As right now, I still need play Sun and Moon in black and white and ZA, of course ZA. I don't know what ZA is. So sorry, I'm like, huh? Why not feet? Because they stink. Feets are stinky. I'll catch you later. Yeah, take care. Take care. I shall get the free Yeah, the free redeem. Yeah, yes. And 11 of them, you will definitely get it. I'm really looking forward to Pokemon Legends ZA. Oh, that's okay. That's what you're. Legends Acreus was some of the most fun I've had in a Pokemon. Is it a new one coming out or something? I want to stream more Mystria. So many. Oh, I know. So many games. I hope you were able to. I know Chaz is already gone, but I hope you were able to add Zazu to your farm. But the stink is the best part. No, don't, no, sure, don't do no. Anyway, Pokemon Legends ZA, it's a new one? Oh, there is a new one. Okay, I did not know that. Anyway, thank you again for the rage, Chaz, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna try to finish this quest, but I don't know if I'm doing it in Japanese right now because, and wow, oh, okay, there's gonna be another ad in like 15 seconds. I'm sorry, but it should only last a minute and a half, so I'm just gonna continue on with the quest. Bye bye. Oh yeah, bye bye. I'm working on getting Zazu. Nice. Yeah, because I know bunnies are not available until after you upgrade Hayden's farm. So yeah. Also, I should pre-farm for Archer. Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you not gonna get Saber? I know they give Archer for free, and he's supposed to be pretty good. Although I think you need like Sparkle and stuff, and I'm like, I don't have it. I don't like Sparkle, so I don't want to get it. I'm hoping the other characters will work with Archer anyway. It's not one of the mainline games though. The Legend series is a relatively new side. Oh, it's a side series. Interesting. Okay. Does it work like the same? Like you battle and capture different Pokemon kind of thing? It might depends on what I have for after Cipher. Oh, Cipher. I see. Yes, Cipher. I really like her English voice actor. The VA is really, really talented. I'm really impressed with the fact that that is their first role. Apparently they have theater background though, so you can see the talent shining. Theater people have theater lesbians, I guess they're called. They have a special talent. They have an amazing ability to do so much that even like Hollywood actors can't do. And I think it's just amazing that you can feel the enjoyment in her voice when she's talking or singing. It's incredible. Anyway, I was surprised to find out that that's Cypher's English voice actor that's their first role ever, like in a game, in an anime, anything. So that's cool. Anyway, good luck with Cypher though. I'm still saving. I really want to pull on the Herta, but I'm like, no, I need to wait. So that means I need to wait for like another time when they rerun the Herta, which is okay. There's the ads. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I currently getting Cypher's materials. Oh, but it's slow process. I have no fuel. Yeah, that's the problem I have too. I don't have any fuel, and I don't want to use jade. No, don't use your jades. Don't. I would never recommend using your jades. Unfortunately, just even if you're not able to build her right, like be 80 and all built out right away, you have a lot of time after that, and they probably will give us more stuff, um, more rewards and stuff, like when she comes out. So the Legends Arceus game was similar. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it was open world, right? Or not? No, wait. Yeah, wasn't that the one that was open world? It was their first attempt at being. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. You just said it right there. Open world style game. Oh, and welcome back from the ads. You could catch Pokemon without needing to battle. Oh, okay. Yes, that's nice. You can sneak up on them and then like throw the Pokeball at them. And the battle system was changed a bit. The premise of the game was you are sent to the past and are helping create the first Pokedex. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I think that's really neat. Oh, back from the ads after finishing writing that. No, thank you. Thank you for sitting through the ads. And yeah, sorry, I was like, yeah, wasn't that Legends Arceus I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm sorry. The first open world game, and because I saw some people streaming it, and I thought that was really unique because I like MMOs and Genshin for that reason. I like exploring open worlds, so I was tempted to go into it, but I'm like, nah, I have to. I don't have enough time to get into another game, so I just watch other. I just play vicariously through other people, I guess. I have fun. Oh, you almost have Ruan Mei finished. Nice. Just need relics. That's always that part right there is the hard part. I think the hardest part is the farming of relics, if anything. Arceus. I'm just bombing everything. I think is the pronunciation. I might be wrong. I don't know, I wouldn't know. Arceus is the god of all. Oh, okay. But I had so much fun playing Legends Arceus, so I'm really looking forward to Legends ZA. Does ZA stand for something, or just ZA or something as a spiritual sequel? Oh, that's cool. I like when games have a sequel. The only game right now that's on my horizon. Well, okay, sorry, I have 2 games. Godshard Chronicles, which is made by. Oh, they are taking. They are taking references from like Secret of Mana, like the Lunar series, and also Legend of Zelda, that kind of game, and it's co-op with one other person. So that's like the perfect game for Safty and I. We might turn his Safter Day into that, so we can both play that when. So, Godshard Chronicles, I don't know. There's no date. It's like to be announced kind of date thing. And then the other game that I'm looking at is called Dragon Song Tavern. It's supposed to be like a Mystria type of farming sim game that has some combat in it. I linked it on the Discord, but let me find it again. Sorry, on Steam. It looks super cute, but it's early access right now, and it's on sale. I don't know if anybody else here is interested in this game. Here, there's a link for the Steam. Ouch. For the Steam link. Sorry. I need a drink. Sorry. I don't know if anybody else knows anything about that game, but it looks really cute. And yeah, there's some combat in it, but it looks like you can bring like a party of people, like not just an NPCs, not like. I don't think it's co-op, but anyway. The Z is Zygarde, which is a Pokemon, but not sure what the A is. Oh, so A and Z, I see, like the beginning of the alphabet and the end of the alphabet kind of thing. Oh, maybe A is Arceus. Arceus and Zygarde, maybe? I had so much fun playing Legends Arceus, so I'm looking for it. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if ZA has the direct meaning, but it's set in the same part of the Pokemon works that the Pokemon X and Y. Oh, okay, games weren't set. As Shadow says, Z is Zygarde and A is unknown. Wouldn't be Arceus then? I mean, I don't know. I'm curious to see what they do with ZA, since the whole game is set in Luminous City. Oh, so it's not out yet. The legendary Pokemon in X and Y were Xerneas and I don't want to. I'm gonna butcher that. With Zygarde also there, people expected a Pokemon Z to be similar to how Pokemon Emerald was to Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, yeah, Yeltal is my boy. Now the ZA is clearly an abbreviation for pizza. Oh, the za. I see. Yeah, it's an interesting choice, but one that I have hope they'll succeed in. Yeah. No, it sounds really interesting, especially if it's another open world game. So it's not out yet. It's just gonna be. I want pizza now. Sorry, Grim. We've been talking about all the pizza, haven't we? I hope you're able to go enjoy some pizza. It all comes back to pizza. Yes, it does. Pizza's amazing if it's done right, right? Oh, it releases in fall. Okay. I don't know if want is the right word. I don't know if there's a right answer to a situation like this.
でも僕だってドゥリンだ。もう一人の自分に
I
負け
have
た
just
く
as
な
much
い。
right to this name. I don't want to lose to the other Durin. Becoming human, isn't that as simple as changing form?
アルベドから聞いたよ。あと雪山のドゥリンは凶暴で、まるで原始の獣みたいだってことも。
Aggressive and primitive, was like a beast. Oh.
けど僕はお母さんが書いた物語に登場する竜で、この純粋な部分をもってすれば、
so cute.
魔竜の邪悪さを相殺できるってアルベドは
So
教
I
えて
guess
くれ
that's
た。
how they're gonna wrap up the whole Durin on Dragonspine issue. That's one way to, get rid of that, right? Lisa's in fall. Oh, or autumn if you're British English. I like the word autumn over fall personally because fall has a different meaning. And if you, depending on who you say that to, I remember when I was talking to my mom and I would say fall, right? And she's like, "Why you fall?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Why you fall and fall? I don't understand." I'm like, it's a season." And she's like, that's a season?" So from my experience, it's like talking, because yeah, my mom didn't, when she came to this country, she didn't even know how to say hello. Like, she didn't know any English, period. So she had everything she learned while living here. And so my experiences with trying to explain or use certain or choose to use certain words over others is because of my mom. The way you said that reminded me of how my grandma oh no. That's cute. They're like, "Why you fall?" I'm like, never mind. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, if you have a lot of people that, if you have people in your life that don't speak English as their, main language, it sometimes doesn't make sense to them. So yeah, I mean, it's like jumping through loops trying to explain it to them, right? The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts.
実はね、
Is Durin
雪
really
山の
evil
ド
or
リン
just
と融
spiteful
合して
because he's
人
been
間に
trapped
なっ
in,
たら、
you know?
僕は僕の
So you
ま
kind
ま
of
で
feel
いら
sorry
れ
for
る
that
の
other
か
Durin.
不安でもあるんだ。
What that will look like if I choose to still be me once I become one with the part of him.
それから、もしかして今の僕の魂は不完全
African
なのか
rhino
なっ
time?
て
Wait,
考
what?
えもした。
Okay, take
で
care,
も
Jerv. Thank you.
そういうことを考
That's
え
an
るのは
interesting
普
away
通のこ
message.
とだっ
Take
て
care of yourself.
アルベドは言ってくれた。
Complete, so there
誰
will
もがいろん
never
な
really
悩みを
end me.
抱えてるんだ
Aw.
って。
These kind of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are.
何も
Aw.
変わらないでいるより、僕はもっと意味のある存在になりたい。竜を抑えて人間になることは意味があることのように思えるんだ。
You know, I never wondered what my grandmother's native language would be. She's Asian. Oh, Asian Caribbean, who moved to England. That is an interesting mix. But and I mean, not that it's surprising because this world is so open to so many different, cultures, especially more recent times. So, searching suggests it could be English, Spanish, Dutch, or something else I've already forgotten. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, if Caribbean, that makes sense to be possibly Spanish. I don't know how far the Dutch language traveled, but yeah. No, that's really cool. That's really cool. Man, it always amazes me about how diverse we are, Like, unfortunately, just like, if you think of American, most people revert to just your typical Caucasian person. Same thing with my head. I think of UK, I think of Caucasian person. And then this is like, oh wait, there's, it's like a constant reminder, like, I'm American, but I'm not Caucasian. It's like, but it's only because that's all I saw growing up, and also being told to go back to where I came from by people in elementary school kind of doesn't help that notion in your head that you don't belong here and that this is their country, but it actually isn't. So you know what I mean. Anyway, it doesn't make sense, but in my head, that's like, I don't know how to explain it, but that's like a rubber band effect kind of. Oh, but no, you know what I mean? In fairness, I do pass this. Oh, okay, so you are white passing, as they say. I guess. I don't know. But when I get a day or two in the sun, there you go. There you go. Yes. That's the biggest thing, I think. Because you have that melanin still in your, probably still in your skin, whereas a lot of people that are actually from way up north don't tend to have a lot of melanin. So the melanin just comes out whenever sun is involved because it's a protection mechanism, right? And for people that live closer to the equator, for instance, or people living in regions that tend to be more darker skin, without the help of like a tanning bed, because we had to evolve to a point where we need to yeah, so we don't get skin, not everybody by the equator, whatever, gets skin cancer, right? Yeah, you put me in the sun and I just start browning, like, oh, really, really bad. I just turn brown. Whereas you put like Safdie's mom in the sun and she turns bright, like she just turns bright red. She burns. because she has no melanin. She's very, very pasty white. My sister had a much more obvious look, so she sadly had to do. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, genetics are always fun and interesting, aren't they? I'm sorry. You know, it's really interesting because, yeah, my sister and I were, same parents, everything, but people always thought she was Filipino. And even they start speaking Spanish to her, or well, how you pronounce that word? Their dialect, the Tagal, I forgot how to pronounce it. But anyway, I'm gonna butcher it. Sorry. But yes, they would start going up to my sister and speaking to her in that, when she is, as far as we know, we are 100% Chinese according to my parents. That's without taking any DNA tests or anything. I don't really want to deal with that because of the stories I hear about what happens to them. Anyway, so, and plus they don't have a lot of the Asian DNA in their database or something like that. So yeah, it's really weird that we are exactly same parents, but she has a more, her look is not your standard stereotypical, like she has a more pronounced nose, for instance. She doesn't have a really flat pudgy nose, and she has more I don't know, her features didn't look your traditional East Asian. How's that? And it's just really interesting, right? My sister had when I'm in the sun too long, I go from snowman to lobster. Yeah, that's genetics there too, Josh. Like I said, that's what happens to my mother-in-law. But Safdie inherited his dad's side, which is, all Italian. And Italians tend to live closer to the equator, and they have more melanin in their skin, even though they're considered quote unquote white, or white people. But yeah, he tends to tan, which is nice. Good for him. I mean, it's good that he has that. His mom, on the other hand, she turns into a lobster, and it looks so sad and painful, right? They just can't. They don't have the genetics to fend off the sun. That's all it really is. Milan is just being able to protect yourself against the sun. So, though I had mad respect for one manager she had when she was working tills. Oh, someone comes up to her and tries aloud, "Do you speak?" Oh God, I hate that. I've had so many people actually do that to me, and I'm just like, yes, actually, English is my only language. They're like, oh, and they're just like, ugh. She speaks very clear Queen's English. They refuse to. Really? Manager heard and kicked them out. Oh, good. That's so nice when the manager can defend their. Some managers don't do that though. They just like, not my problem kind of thing, and that's really, I'm hats off to your sister's manager. And kicked them out without letting them buy their groceries. Good. Gave my sister time to sit. Oh, yes, because that's really, it's startling to hear, It's just like, wait, what? It's very confusing. And I'm glad that she was able to have some time to collect her feelings and her thoughts. That shows that your manager cares, and that's great. To calm herself as long as she needed. That's so sweet. I love stories like that. I really do. As someone that has had to deal with stuff like that, that really touches my heart. There's very few people like that in this world, though, and that's aw. And I'm sorry to your sister. I feel bad that anybody has to deal with that, of any nation or ethnicity, really. It's just not fair. It's just like. So you understand when I say, when you think of somebody from the UK, you automatically think of somebody that is. It's just like the same thing here in America, even though I'm not that myself, but I don't even feel American myself. It's just like, but America's all I've known, so it's just like, well, yeah, technically I'm American, but with everything going on right now, I'm really, really afraid. Especially this morning, I just read a story about a 45-year-old woman who it's New York Times, so they accentuated that she came here illegally from Hong Kong, and I was just like, I'm reading it, and ICE has her, and it's a little small town in Missouri or something like that, and they're trying to make funds. They're raising funds to get her, to bail her or something. I don't know what it is. What is the money good for when the government just wants to hold people for the heck of it, to torture them? And it just gets to me because they were interviewing everybody in that little small town of, like, I think they said the town was like 10,000 people or something like that. And there was mixed reviews. Like 4 out of 5 of them in that town voted for the orange anus in office. I'm not gonna say his name, sorry. He and 4 or 5 of them in the town voted for him, and so they're getting mixed feelings. Like, she's an illegal, so that makes sense. But then there's people going, but she's a mom of 3 kids that have been here, and she's been here for like 20 years. Yeah, she's been here for 20 years. She has 3 kids with, somebody, I guess, and they've been a part of that town for that long, and now ICE has her. And it's just like, that's scary. To me, that's freaking scary because she's from Hong Kong. She's Asian, just like I am. I'm here legally. I have American citizenship. I'm supposedly on paper good, right? I wasn't born here, but I'm good legally. I have, yeah, like I said, I have an American citizenship. I have a passport, even if it was expired. But I do have a passport. But it's scary to read those stories, and then it just reminds you of how un-American you actually are considered, right? And because people look at you and they're just like, oh, you're not American. And that just upsets me to no end. Sorry if I'm rambling again, but this kind of stuff just really, really gets to me. And I don't understand. But yeah, exactly what you said, Katsu. We're all human. We're deserving. Yeah, everybody should be. We're equally all human. So I don't understand. What's the point? Unless you're a person who actively tears and respect. Yes, I don't even consider those people human. They're monsters. I don't. They're monsters in human skin. Just disrespectful. They don't treat people like they are actually people. They treat them like they're inferior. I think those humans are monsters, really, in human skin. I don't even respect them as human beings that look down on others. It just doesn't make any sense. God, I hope nothing like. Well, I hope so too. But like I said, I don't feel safe going out myself anywhere, just because of these little bits and stories. I mean, yes, it might be sensationalized in the news, but it's just hitting right at home, right? It just. They don't even care. They're just sending them to wherever.
ラッキーちゃん
Right? Hey, Jackie
226
Chan.
チェックスイン。ようこ
I can
そ。
understand the worry with the Cheeto Man. Yes, exactly. It's just it's horrifying to me, and for anybody that's like struggling, and I'm sorry. It's no fun. It really isn't. What really gets me is people are like, oh, you're making something out of nothing, or you're making a big deal out of this, and it's just like, no, I don't think I am. I wish people would stop dismissing it. If anything, just if you're not concerned with it, that's fine. That's good for you. I'm glad you're not going to be affected, but it's not just about me either. It's about other people that are actually suffering under this. And it's just like, I that's a man-made concept, being illegal alien, We're not aliens. I don't know. Anyway. Well, the leopard isn't. Yes, exactly. There's the word. There's the phrase right there, Katsu. And the leopard's not eating my face yet, so why are you complaining? Bingo. Anyway, oh my God, it's been fun here. Like I said, I would not recommend traveling here if you're outside of the U.S. Just stay out of here if you can. Also, apparently they're like
どうりでアルベドは魔女会との会談を望んだわけだ。
they're getting rid of the Chinese students that are here. From China itself. They're trying to revoke their visas that are going to different, schools in this area, or in the country, should I say, not just this area, but this country. They're targeting Asians specifically. And I know it's because of the Chinese government, whatever, but I'm not part of that. I may look the part, but I've never been to China. Like I said, I've never even been on closest I've been was Hong Kong, but that was in '96. Before it was still in British rule, British colony in '96. I think it became part of China in '97. So it was just 1 year after, but it was still technically part of the UK when I went. So I've never stepped foot on China mainland. So yeah, I can't understand exactly how you feel, but I've had people close to me experience similar, and it's terrible. Yeah, no, I'm not expecting everybody to be all like sympathize with me specifically. I'm thinking more sympathize with those that have to actually struggle with it. But I can't help but say that I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried about it for myself. Just because of the way I appear. Even though I took on Safdie's name his surname. So a lot of people give me that double take. They're like, "Are you this person?" And I'm just like, "Yeah." I get that everywhere, especially when I was doing job interviews. Oh my gosh. And then they like speak very slowly to you, like you don't. And then I come back and I'm like, "Yes, that's me," and I sound perfectly, American. And they're just like, "Oh, hi," and it's like facepalm. Anyway, it's always fun. All this crap is such utter, yeah. Words I'm not saying in a family friendly tag stream. Yes, I know I tagged it myself, and it's just when it comes to things like this, that's where it's just like it's even hard to even probably talk about this because I'm worried that it might backfire since you hear a lot of the other things that any dissonance or something, any kind of talk, they're just gonna, yeah. Anyway, uh it's at the same time you sometimes need to talk about it though because it's just some people aren't aware of it, and if you're not aware of it, then you've been living under a rock. But still, it probably doesn't pertain to you because you're lucky enough not to be born not white. But even they're even targeting people that are white. There's a guy they abducted when he was going in to become a citizen, and he's as white as they get. He has blue eyes, blonde hair, and he's from was it Finland, or he's he's Danish. So never mind. It said, now I'm trying to recall, the article said he's Danish, and he has the blonde hair, blue eyed, and he had like 5 kids already with an American woman, been married with them for years, and was working legally towards his citizenship. And when he went in for whatever it was, he was hauled away. And I'm like, okay, so I guess they're just targeting whoever they want and whoever they feel like it. It doesn't even matter at this point. So that's not even here nor there. But yeah, all this crap is such utter. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, sorry I read that, but yeah, it was just really weird to read that story about a white person, a very, very white person, as white as they get, getting hauled away. And I'm just like, wow. Wow. I don't understand this. Anyway. Mage's approval. Okay.
アルベドには感謝してるよ。ただ、僕たちが一体どういう関係なのかは今もよく分かってないんだ。アルベドは白亜の申し子でホムンクルスだってことを教えてくれた。
Homunculus. See, they even use the word
もう
homunculus.
すぐ僕もアルベドと似
Japanese
た
don't have a
存
term
在
for
になる。
homunculus. So there you go. There's a word borrowed. So puppies and kittens are cute, aren't they? And so is Chibi Dirt. Yes, they're very yes. Wait, what are you? Yeah, Chibi Dirt is adorable. But yeah, they just used the word homunculus.
こういう
And they didn't
命の
even
あり
use that
方
in
を
the
して
English
るのは
translation.
この世界で僕たち
Yes,
二
it
人だけ
definitely
だ。
is. Thank you, Katsu.
錬金術によって創造されて最終的に人間の姿で生きていくのも僕たちだけ。
Aw, it's so
この
cute.
世界の生物を種族で分けるとしたら
It did.
僕と同一
You're
種
right.
なの
You're
は
right.
彼しかいない。
I did watch that show,
彼
and
が僕の唯一の家族って
some
ことになるの
parts
か
of it
な。
were a little bit more much for me. It was a bit gory, but it was good. It was a good story. But yes, they used that word a lot, homunculus. If all living things are grouped together by species and there's only one person like me in the world, I guess that makes us family. Aww. Pandas are cute too. Yes, capybaras are adorable. I love
そうかも
capybaras.
な。だからお互い信じ合ったらいいと思うぜ。
Capybaras are just big guinea pigs, really. Capybara slippers? Oh, that's so precious sounding, Katsu. Oh my gosh, I'm jealous actually. That sounds so cute and comfy. I just need Candace and then I will have all the... Oh, you have all the 4 stars. That's nice. I got Toma last night. Congrats, Josh. Congrats. I hope you can get her. Well, the next banner will have the Sumeru 5 stars. So the next, what do you call it? that banner where it has all of the regional characters. So hopefully you can get the 4 stars from that. I call them Tofu and Lick. Oh, those are cute names for... Oh my gosh, those are really cute names. You got to trust one
あ、
another.
そう
Yeah.
だ。そういえばカサッチはこのことを知って
Hat
るの
guy.
か？
Hat guy kind of fits in with them too, if you think about it, because he was a created being. just like Durin, and well, not by alchemic reasons, but Hat Guy was also created, so they kind of all share that that thing. I don't know, that nuance, I guess. Hat Guy know about
う
this.
んモンドに戻って責任を果たすって伝えた。そしたら僕
Get a
を
move
止め
on
ることも
then?
なく
Cute.
さっ
I
さ
wonder
と
if
言
they're
っ
gonna
てく
be.
れって言われたよ。
What I'm worried about are all the people are gonna ship them two together now, and I'm like, oh boy, that's not what we need. This is a wholesome, adorable get along that Hat Guy and. No offense to anybody that's gonna ship them. I mean, sorry if that's your cup of tea, that's fine. But I'm kind of sad because it's not implied at all. But now that he's gonna be a humanoid form, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of dreading all the fan yeah. Anyway. He didn't try to stop me, just to get a move
多
on.
分応援してくれてるんだと思う。僕がアルベドと同じ種になるために
He is
僕はここに戻る
tsundere, so
べ
it
きだ
makes
って
sense. He would never
カサッ
outright
チも
tell you
そう
that
思
he
ってくれ
supports
て
it.
るんだ。
Has Raiden and Hat Guy ever interacted? No, they haven't. I don't think. No, they haven't. Only Nahida and him, but Raiden has been kind of off hands. Hello, Joe. What Genshin ships do you have? I don't really ship anybody because. Oh, and there's gonna be ads in about 15 seconds. I apologize, but they're only a minute and a half, so if you can bear through it, I appreciate it. I don't really ship people. I'm ace, so I don't really relationships and things like this just don't. I don't know. They're not like the first thing off the top of my head kind of thing. But if there is a ship that I would go on, it would probably be like Jean and D-Luke, because they obviously seem to like each other. I don't know. For me, it seems obvious, but that's just going off the very first quest that they had them team up in. And how she always calls him senpai, and I don't know. It's just kind of weird because they have a different dynamic than what she has with other people. Maybe even thinks it's a good idea to go with this.
ちょっと怖いけど楽しみでもある。
Little Durin's so cute the way he is. I hope he can get him
こ
as
のタイ
that
ミング
form
で君
too.
たちに会えて本当によかった。だいぶ気持ちも楽になったよ。
Aww.
ありがとう。
Mini Durin's adorable. Chibi Durin. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to the shipping they're gonna
ちょ
do.
っと緊張するけど
Oh, there's the
Hatsumura
ad.
reminds everyone to
Oh,
stay
thank you for the
hydrated.
楽
hydrate.
しみでもあるんだ。こんな気持ち初めてだよ。なんだか不思議。心配しないで。必ず乗り越えてみせるから。最高の状態で臨んで絶対にアルベドの計画を成功させてみ。
I'm not actually. I don't think I've heard many Chibi Durin in English. Oh God, no voice. You're kidding. They don't even have a voice from Chibi Durin in English. You gotta be kidding me. Ah. Really? They couldn't just fill in somebody because it's not like. I don't even remember what Chibi Durin sounded like in last year in the summer event. This is ridiculous. Ugh. I need to finish this quest. Oh yeah, if Raiden Shogun dies on field during the Hat Guy's boss battle, he does taunt her while. Oh, her goetic name? I didn't know that, Safty. But you played her mostly, so that makes sense. I can't blame Scaramouche for taunting, right?
ちょっと緊張心配しない。
Okay, so Durin is not even Chibi Durin is not voice. That's go to the location. Wait, where's the location? Wait. Wait, where's the location? Oh, it's in here? Wait, what? Oh, visit the mysterious room. Every time I read Scaramouche's name, I think of Queen. Yes, I know! Hat Guy. The party configuration can't be changed in Hecken Circle's trial. Suitable party in advance recommended. Oh. Hey, I like how they give you that warning, right? Well. I don't know. I guess I'll go with this. Ellis. Yes, exactly.
好きなところに座って
適当でいいの？偉い人の席に座っちゃったらどうしよう。
And I literally parked myself down on some important lady's chair.
多分誰もそんなこと気にしないから大丈夫よ。肩の力を抜いてちょうだい。バルバタ。ところでジンさんは来ないのかしら？
今日はモンドでいろいろ起きたからね。騎士団を仕切る者がずっと離れているわけにもいかないだろう。
そう、残念。あの子をお茶に誘いたかったのに。それでアルベドちゃん、あなたがなそうとしてることって何かしら？
ああ、担当直入
I'm
に
so
言う。
glad I refused to install TikTok. I've never used TikTok, so I don't really know. I know that it was a meme everywhere. So I actually got that off of YouTube. So someone must have brought it over there. I love right, man. She has some sins to atone for. I know, Josh. She's a bad mom. Definitely that. My brain latches onto brain rot things easily, so it's lost to the doom scroll. I know, right, Katsu? I get bad. It's bad enough for me on YouTube Shorts, so I don't even want to try. I've never used TikTok, and I'm like, that's okay. I pass. I'll just get my brain rot from from YouTube. Yeah, exactly. YouTube Shorts, man. I could sit there for hours just scrolling through it. I'm just like, oh, what am I doing? I'll get right to the point.
ドラゴンスパインにいるマリュー・ドゥリンを殺したい。それから魔女会にはある錬金術の材料を譲ってもらいたいんだ。
言ってみて。
神弱界にいる不死身の魔
Immortal
獣の肉片
monster?
が欲しい。
Wow.
それから？
母レインドットが残した胚子も必要だ。
Oh, there is a portion of the embryo. Wow.
あれは彼女が
That's
昔
a little descriptive.
魔獣を作った時に使った材料だからあんまり残ってないんだけど。
There's not much of it left.
竜の血、肉片、胚子。
Ugh.
これが欲しいってことは生命を創造しようと
Well,
してる
Beto,
の
I've
ね。
heard a bunch about him, but never met him in game. He's pretty. Yeah, I just wish they would fix his hair.
あ
His hair is so gimpy. If you saw his like official art, he had a lot more hair in it. But this is back in the beginning, like 1.0, where they didn't have, I guess, as many polygons. I don't even know what the deal is, but his hair looks so lame compared to what he should have looked like. But anyway, I mean, he is very pretty though. Yes.
マリュー・ドゥリンが死んだ後、その心臓は未だに動き続けている。数百年、数千年、時間さえあればいつか復活するだろう。長年雪山を観察してきた僕はその危険性をよく理
I just
解
want
し
to
てい
see
る。
Alice. Yeah, I would love to see Alice too. In Japanese, is voiced by Inoue Kikuko. I was going on about her earlier in my stream. She's a very well-known Japanese voice actress from the 90s. She's been in so many roles, especially like if you watched Full Metal Alchemist, she was Lust. And I think technically, I think she voiced, maybe she might have or not really, Alan Edwards' mom. You know, the little bit of role that she had. And I've heard a bunch about Al Haytham too. Yeah, Al Haytham, apparently he's quite similar to, and he is. A lot of people match them too up. They're both scholars and both like very, very full of themselves. How's that? They actually have a very similar appearance too. I mean, he doesn't have the long hair, but yeah.
まだ蘇っていないにもかかわらず、モンドは今回のような未曾
Listen,
有の
half
危機
of
に
the
陥っ
original
た。
strength. Wow, there's no telling how dire the
もし
consequences
完
would
全に
be
復
if
活すれば
his full life force.
その被害は火を見るより
Hey,
明らか。
Space! Oh my gosh, long time no see. How are you? It's good to see you again. Thank you for checking in. I hope you're doing alright.
ドゥリンの血と
スペースダイナサウラスチェックスイン、
災い
よ
を断つに
うこそ。
はその命を終わらせなければならない。
Not to be free of dangers posed by his blood limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely.
だがあの竜が消滅することはないし、いつ蘇るともわからない特殊個体だ。だからドゥリンの脅威をなくすにはその息の根を止めた後、別の存在へと
Doing
生
okay.
まれ変
Oh,
わら
mini
せるしかないと考え
vacation.
た。
Oh, I'm glad you were able to get a mini vacation. Those are really important. I just noticed the time. I need to end soon because I need to go to the doctor's appointment. But yeah, I'm not actually doing well. I tore a disc last week, so I had not streamed all last week, and then this week, I mean, Wednesday I took off, Monday I took off, because yesterday I had a migraine on top of my spine. But if you've ever torn a disc, you understand the pain that I'm in. I'm gonna go back to the chiropractor and also try to fix this migraine that I have, because I feel a tension in my upper neck area. That's probably where the migraine's from, but yes, I tore
デホケ
a
ット
disc.
チェックスイン。ようこそ。
I take it you have had one then with that reaction. Yes, I stupidly. So it was
アンド
my.
レセクティブイン
Thank
チ
you
ェ
for
ックス
checking
イ
in.
ン。ようこそ。
It's my stupid idea. We get a delivery once a month of like 7 to 8 5-gallon jugs of water because I don't like the metallic taste of tap water, so we get water delivery. But that's like our treat. Like I don't buy any other drinks. We don't buy alcohol. We don't buy anything. We just buy gallons of jugs of water, right? Anyways, Safety was stuck on calls for hours on end, and I decided, hey, I can go do this. So I lugged them in, and like by the 4th or 5th bottle, I felt a tear in my spine. I was like, oh, I'll be fine, you know, that's no big deal. But it just, you know how you can feel this like ripping feeling in your spine? You're just like, oh yeah, it's just probably a muscle just got out of place or something. No, I actually tore inside the disc, so yeah. Yeah, I know, sorry, Katsu, yeah. So if you have never had a disc torn, you know that you can't just like, it can't just heal on, it needs to heal on its own. You can't like do stuff, take medicine. It can eventually get ruptured if you keep at it. If it ruptures, that's when it's really bad and you might need surgery. So I have a link at the top at the pinned message if you want to know what a torn disc is in your spine. If you haven't had one yet, I hope you never get one. Let's put it that way. I'm doing okay, but I'm glad that you're doing okay and that you had a good mini vacation. Any vacation is a much needed thing, especially in today's world, right? Not gonna lie, I adored how Anaxa rocked up into the game, told everyone how great he is, defeated his enemies with words, and what I can only assume was a 60 chess game. I agree totally, Katsu. He made his presence very well known. And when his enemies were playing checkers, then pieced out while laughing. I know that laugh is gonna be something always to remember him by, right? But yeah, I am trying to recover. Any laughing, coughing, deep breaths, anything hurts. So, gotta visit the doctor. Yes, hey Jeje, hello, welcome back. Right, and Shogun is mine. I hope you get her. You got her then. I take it you were able to get her? Oh gosh, oh no. Yeah, the twins, yes, yeah, exactly. I'm so sorry. No, don't be sorry. I did it to myself. I totally did this to myself because I'm dumb. If you damage your spinal cord, it would be yeah, well, that's a whole nother thing, path that I don't want to even think about. That makes you paralyzed, or if not dead, you know. So I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna try to picture that. But yes, I was lifting properly though. I was lifting with my legs, but apparently because I'm only 4'11" and not very strong, lifting 5-gallon jugs bottle. My chiropractor scolded me already. They're like, okay, so if you were like a few feet taller, maybe you are like a foot taller, you'd be fine. But someone your size shouldn't be lifting that stuff, especially 7 of them. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm sorry. I messed up big. Oh, yeah, have a good lurk, Jackie. Rhinoing complete. Do I dare ask what that is, Jer? But I'm glad that the rhinoing is complete, but I probably shouldn't ask. Remember, we are a family-friendly channel, so I don't want to... But yeah, congrats on getting Raiden, JJ. I'm glad that you got her. She's still pretty good. I mean, she's really good. Of all things considered, she's still really good, but not like Mavuika good, kind of good, you know. And I don't think I've been impacted by a new appearance and disappearance of an HSR character ever. And I only fully type his name because, yes, I know, but I can never say it, so that's why I'm just like, Anaxa. He doesn't like being called Anaxa, I know, he hates it. He's like, I would rather be called Professor A than Anaxa. It's like, okay, sorry. Did you get an x-ray? No, I have not. It's just the chiropractor that looked at it and felt, touched her. Oh, it was really hurt. They just touched that area and they're like, yeah, I think you just tore it. It doesn't sound like I ruptured it. So yeah. So in reference to my lurk, it's an old tweet I really vibe with. Oh, I have no idea. I've never heard. Y'all ever just take a cold shower in the dark on all fours and no, that doesn't belong here, Jerv. I know, I kind of understand what you mean, but I'm gonna delete it just because I don't. Sorry, I don't. I understand the message, I guess, but remember we're a family friendly stream. Sorry. I'm glad that you had a good shower. How's that? So, I I'm sorry. So the solution is to kill him and resurrect him in different form. Wow, that cutting from that to this.
元の
It's like, wait,
姿
what?
でもなければ完全な化け物でもない。より人間に近い存在にしたいんだ。
I forgot those two words could be read that way. Yeah, a cold shower after a warm labor stay. That makes sense. Yes, it can help relax you. That's true. Monster at all because I intend to transform into a human-like being.
夏に
A
クレ
human-like
と一緒
being.
にシムランカという童話の世界に行ったことをアリスさんも覚えているだろう。
Did he forget that we were
あそ
also
こは
part of this?
魔女の領域だった。
And Alice made it, so I don't understand why he's like, during the summer, I visited, and it's like, yeah, we were all there, thank you. Well, maybe not all. Maybe some of the newer players have never been there, but yeah. Showers in general are just, I guess they can be, but for me they're troublesome. Because, yeah, I took a shower last night and I hurt even more from it. Oh, thank you for the head pads too, Grim. My apartment doesn't have, oh no, so every time I at a hotel, wait, really? Do you just have a bathtub then? Most places nowadays seem to just have shower stalls, not a bathtub. My poor hotel neighbors are probably wondering what the rhino scream. Oh god. Oh boy. Well, cold showers are pretty startling, I'm sure. Created by mages from the Hex and Zergo. It's probably just as much of a shock as dumping yourself in ice, a tub of ice, basically, right? So I'm sure you know of it. Oh yes, Simona.
もちろん。あそこには
M's
エマの
children.
もう一人の子供
The
が。
other oh, I see.
あ、そういうことね。
あの旅で僕はあることを知った。ドゥリンは必ず復活することを。
It's just a bathtub. Oh, okay. I do have an attachment for a shower head, but there's nothing to connect it to. Oh, so it's a scuffed experience. I'm sorry. Yeah, they can be relaxing though. Like the shower head attaches to the taps. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good shower experience because you can't sit under, like, if it's just to the tap, that's a really low shower.
それと同時に
It's like a foot
僕は
bath,
着想を
a
得た。
foot shower.
M によって作られた
I
純粋
forget,
な
you're not in the
魂であれ
US.
ば
Most
During
places here in the
the
US
winter,
are
変えられる。
just shower stalls these days.
僕の計画を実現する最大の鍵になるだろうと。それから
I was gonna
僕は
suggest command
あ
hooks,
る
but
錬
the
金術の
steam
構想を
would
練った。
probably make those fall. Oh yeah, foot baths.
シムランカの童話に登場する
Yeah, I
竜の
remember you saying something
魂
about feet.
元のドゥリンの心臓を血に
I devised an alchemical model for transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Similanka. The blood from the original dragon's heart.
そして
Oh.
人弱界の魔
Monster
獣の
remnants
肉
from the
片と
Mari
母が残した
Jabari
胚子を
and the embryo
体にするん
mother
だ。
left behind will form the flesh.
竜の
Oh.
毒による腐敗の力は魔獣の肉片
Nature
の
of the dragon
異様
venom
な
and the
活性力
heightened
によって打ち
vitality
消
of
さ
the
れる。
monster remnants will offset each other,
作られた
keeping the
体は
constructed body in
均
perfect
衡の
balance.
取れた状
Wow.
態を常に
He's
保ち
really
続け
figured
るは
this
ずだ。
out, hasn't he?
腐敗の力と生命力がぶつかり合うことで
Festering forces
強
and
力
life
な
energy
副反
collide
応
in
が生まれるだろ
alchemical setting. The results are
う。それ
sure
を
to be nothing
錬
short
金
of
術に加
astounding.
えれば想像を絶する結果が得られる。
He really has this figured out. I don't know if that'd work with how it's laid out either. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can only imagine. I can't really picture what that's like, but it doesn't sound like it'd be a typical shower experience. But about a convoluted setup using string, a counterweight, and a string counter in the curtain part. Hey, Chaz, but he just got all. I know he does, doesn't he?
その
Welcome back,
少し
Chaz.
狂気じみた表情。さすが
Oh, you really are your mother's
恋人だったのかな？
child. That's so sweet.
アリスさんはこれを良くないことだと思うだろうか。
Bad thing?
ううん。ただ二人とも特別で面白いと思っただけよ。
Only she would find that
バルバ
fascinating.
トスに頼んだのも納得。あなたが必要とする材料はとても貴重で、少しでも扱い誤れば大惨事になりかねないもの。材料を手に入れたいなら魔女界の試練を突破しなさい。
ああ、こうなると予想していたから、ここに旅人も呼んだんだ。
Wait, I'm joining you on this?
君以上の適任はいない。
これは魔女たちの慣
I'm
例
gonna
でも
try
あ
to
る
hurry
の。
because I
ア
am
リ
running
スさ
out
ん
of
は
time.
賑や
Sorry.
かなのが好きで、
Love the spectacle.
友人同士が
Chances
助け合い、
friends come together
一緒に成長する。
あなたが試練を乗り越えて成長するところを親友が。ただ今回パイモンは一緒に行けない。
おいらを仲間外れにす
魔女界の
Paimon, you're not
試練は
useful
すっごく
anyway.
難しいから。
No
そ
walk
れ
in
に
the park, my dear.
この
I
二人
already
にぴっ
decided
た
on
り
the
な試練
structure.
二人用だから一人
Two
増えるとお
participants,
か
I'm
しな
afraid.
こと
No
に
more,
な
no
っちゃう。
less.
パイモンなら許してくれるよね。
わかったぞ。そんな風に言われたらうなずくしかな。
パイモンはいい子ね。それじゃ準備ができたら。
ああ、僕と一緒に試練に参加してく
Of
れるね。
course, let's do
旅
this.
人、準備はいいかい？
Yeah.
愛しい子たちよ。ドド
Dodo
大魔王
King's
の魔法を
magic.
乗り越えられるか
It's
し
always
ら。
Dodo King. It's so cute. It's past midnight. Oh yeah, good. Oh whoa, what? Good night, Katsu. So did you tear? No, I didn't tear the bone. Just the inside, the jelly donut part of it. You got to the part of the new HSR update. I haven't finished it yet, Space. But I have
なるほ
gotten
ど。
to the point where
魔女
so
界
and
らしい
so
やり方
passes
だ。
away. Keeping up with the hex and
体
circle.
が小さくなってる。
Shrunken down.
ここってチェス
Hey,
ボードの上だよね。
traveler's talking.
急にそんなちっちゃくなるなんて。気をつけろよ。
She
どう
giggles.
かした？
That's so
い
cute.
や、ただ小さくなったせいでパイ
Yeah,
モン
I
の
know,
声
I
がいつも
saw.
より大きく聞こえるなって。パイモンって
Dang it, I don't think I
い
can
つも元
finish
気
this.
だよね。
Sorry, you got hurt. No, it's fine, Striker. You know what it's like to have body pains. Nothing can happen.
心配はい
Shoot,
らない。
I'm really running out of time.
アルベドちゃんは自信満々に。
まさか
あなたの母の
I
上
have
だ
to.
から私が。
Can I finish this, you think, or you think I need to go now, Safety? It takes us like 15 minutes to drive there.
この子たちを倒せるかしら。童話に登場す。
I'm gonna try to get this. I'm sorry I'm ignoring chat, but
光り輝くがいい。ガジャン。手加減なしよ。
風を知れ雲が仮の騒ぐ異形を見届けよ。
I only you know, I should have brought more ice, shouldn't I have? I just realized this.
スイッチにめよ。契約を果たせ。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。僕を称えよ。
今こそ誕生の時。
雲
世界の熱狂の渦に。いいかの方がいいでしょ。働きなさい。
疑似ようか。異形を見届けよ。
Okay. Then I just really have to go after this. Oh, wow, this is an actual animation part. That can't be it. Oh no!
なんでおもちゃの姿を借りなきゃならないんだい？
アリスさんじゃないみたい。
よくやったね。でもまだだよ。ここからはわしが相手だ。万物を直視すれば断りが見える。逆に見れば真実が見えてくる。
大丈夫かい？
What a cool animation. This looks like Simolanka. I know, I would love it too, Graham. I totally agree with that. Wow. See, they do such a good job with these animations. I probably should get going now. My appointment's at 4:45. It takes like 15 minutes to get there. 15, 20 minutes. Depending on traffic, I don't know. I'm really cutting it close, so.
天地が逆さになった人は世界の本質を知るなら満面が逆さになったら自由な足を得たコマは解放を得るレインドットに習いちょっとしたサプライズ
I really should have brought ice. I'm dumb.
リストスからのほんの気持ち
バービーおばさん試練に付き合ってくれてありがとう
相変わらず礼儀正しいわしの弟子もお前くらい謙虚だったらよかったんだが
I really should have brought more ice. I usually bring. I forgot I should have brought because I don't really have much except like.
舞台効果もなしよ。口封じは任せたからね。
There we go.
ちょっとまたそこを忘れたの。君に捧げよう。
異形を見届け。
スイッチにねよ。
騒ぐな。
舞台はまだ終わってないわ。
風を知れ。
君のために踊ろうクイーン
異形を見届けよ。散らまく惜しみ。
カジャーン。歌え、僕の名のもとに。
Okay, I got it. All right. I really need to get going, so I'm actually just gonna end this here. And well, shoot, there's a cutscene again. Well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this here. I need to get going. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I'm not gonna raid out or anything. Oh, hey, Crayon. I'm just about ending because I need to go to a doctor's appointment. I'm already running late. I just want to get through that fight. Anyway, thank you again, everybody. I promise I will be back some maybe next week. But yeah, I tore a disc in my spine, and I need to go see about fixing that. But have a good night, guys, and yeah, take care, and yeah, I'm just gonna end it right here. Good night, guys. Bye. Bye. Thank you again for the raid, Chaz. Take care of yourself. Bye.